I feel pretty comfortable on.
Okay.
Aim is also something I struggle with, like consistent aim and consistent just gameplay, I guess.
Okay.
Things I feel like I'm strong at, and what I'm looking for. I would like to do the Premier League with my friends and, not get stomped in the beginning and at least,
Hmm.
put up a fighting chance. Not looking to go pro or anything, but, would like to have good games and get back into the competitive edge because I do miss that. Um, I feel like I have a pretty good IGL format for myself. Just I'm not scared to be vocal and talk strats and give suggestions and things like that. And I'm pretty good as far as reading the map and my knowledge of how the map's moving, where people may be, and like their strategy, what they're trying to do.
Hmm.
So those are where I typically rely on as far as my strengths go.
Speaking of which, we're going to have an IGL seminar. I might as well release the information now on this. IGL seminar from Devin, who is a Radiant main. I believe it's going to be next week. Now that I think about it, I think it's next week on the 15th, Saturday at 3 p.m. I'm going to confirm that, chat, but I'm pretty sure we have a seminar, free seminar coming out on
Cool.
the 15th, all about IGLing. So, cool. So choice anxiety and then aim and some other things. We'll take a look at, we'll deep dive those things and make sure that those are the issues. And if they're not, then we'll figure out some other things that you have.
Sure.
The big learning objectives I have for you today is Omen util usage. We're also going to talk about positioning, which we talked a little bit about in the last VOD as well. If you're there to listen for that. Threat awareness, the oh shit line. These are the big three. And honestly, every single VOD today, every single perspective that we had has been that kind of issue where it's like threat assessment has been a little bit of a problem. Threat assessment comes from the beginning of the round, looking at your buy phase situation and seeing what they have. The other thing that we have to worry about, 3 p.m. Eastern Mata. The other thing we have to worry about is the oh shit line. So where the threat can be coming from, right? The line of
Right.
where the people could be threatening on us, okay? As we're going through this first, I'm going to talk about some different tech things that we need to deal with. I'm guessing that you've probably changed this by now because you see my stream a few
Yes.
times. Cool.
Yes.
Awesome. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, chat, make sure your map is centered and rotating off of the center point, not off of you. The reason for this, especially as a controller, it's incredibly difficult to collect information if you don't have the entire vision of the map. So
I'll
change
smoke
that
CT
almost
immediately, and
instantaneously.
I'll smoke heaven.
I'm gonna flash outside of.
Okay, so we're going to talk about smoke timing right away. Too early. Way
Yeah.
too early. Okay. First and foremost, throwing a smoke like this alerts the enemy team that you're probably going towards A. So you're already going to pull a rotate over. This smoke here, if there's two people on site, they're immediately going to be running through that smoke. Okay. So there's no need, like that smoke does absolutely nothing at that point because it's not even protecting them from, like a smoke like that is to prevent them from rotating sort of thing. So your
Sure.
timing of your smokes
Alright,
need to
done.
be
I'm gonna lurk.
very crisp. You need to grab bomb
Our
here.
flank.
You don't have it.
Yeah, and hence why I died.
30 on me now. Nice trade.
Good job. Get on site. Oh, fuck. No one has bomb.
Yeah, that moment of realization, you're like, shit.
Yeah.
that sucks. All right, so they could be pushing through mid here right now. Yep,
Which they
look at that. Yeah, exactly. This is the oh shit line, okay?
Yeah.
So we look at the situation, we think about what's happened. The beginning of the round actually killed you. When you threw the smoke, they immediately reacted.
Quick
You
go.
throw the smoke on the ground, they say to them, oh, they're probably going A. They're probably going A. Look at the dart over here. Why do you think they're throwing a dart like that?
To see if anybody's peeking out mid.
Clearing out this whole area for threat. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it bounced like this or something like that and then landed there or something like that. But anyways, regardless of how it bounced, it's clearing out all of mid pretty much, all of the grass area. So that's going to give them a little bit more confidence to push up. You've given them a lot of information with the smoke going out. It's probably a committal towards A at this point.
Alright, they're done. I'm gonna lurk.
Sage has called a
Flank.
lot of people. So at this point, for them to flank is completely reasonable, right?
Good job.
The entire time, this is the threat right here behind us. The threat is right here in front of us here. The threat is on heaven. This entire site is clear. So this is where the threat's coming from. Behind us and directly in front of us right here. This line will change constantly throughout the entire round.
Get on site.
But as you're coming through
Fuck,
here,
no one has bomb.
and you pull this knife out, you're now in the oh shit area. This is a threat zone. This is danger zone. Highway to the danger zone, literally. And as we're coming out, your knife is out. Cannot be doing that.
Oh, of course. And he's there.
Spike down A.
Sova's behind with a shorty.
So it's funny because the entire round, every decision that you made led to that moment. When you threw the smoke initially, they're calling right away. And people are starting to rotate. Because the path to victory is through the eyes of the opponent. If you were them, and you saw that smoke go towards CT, that's a pretty committed smoke, right? So let's start taking space because they're probably going to be taking A. Now, you can use this against them. If you condition them with that first smoke in that first round, imagine you do that again. And what are they going to do? They're going to start rotating over towards A. Let's take C, right? And that's really where the chess match comes into play, is playing those kinds of things. We're going to talk about one and done positioning here.
Alright.
Chat, you guys are so quiet today. Are you all sleeping?
I agree.
Because they're going to have SMGs.
Cover going out.
Why that smoke?
Why that smoke? Okay. So I had gotten some advice from friends, and on C push.
Those are terrible friends.
Okay, well.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
On those specific, like they say, when you push C, you want to smoke that back angle so they can't peek from there, and you want to smoke CT. And since I had Harbor, I was like, okay, Harbor can wall off Garage. And then we only have to worry about close corner on C pushing into it.
Okay,
so like that.
You're
that
throwing
takes care
here
of
and
back.
here, or here?
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Okay. So what does this do for you? Sorry, can you say it again, really quick for chat?
So they can't peek out. Like if they have to jump up on the box to peek that angle from back C. Yep, they have to peek there, which exposes them, and then it cuts off CT if anybody's playing back site, and then we only have to peek Garage and Logs and close.
Cuts off CT if someone's playing here?
Yeah. So like anybody rotating from window. Like if they fall back through window and rotate that way.
Okay. So again, if the smoke is there and we have someone on site, what's preventing them from pushing through and helping their team?
Technically nothing is stopping them, but people don't like to push through smokes to silver. Silver or gold. They get scared of them.
Fine, but if you have teammates, I'm pretty sure it's silver they'll still run through. Regardless, okay? So you throw that smoke there, okay? What kind of fights do they want to take on this round? We're on eco, right?
Yeah, we're on eco, so we want to be ready.
Okay, so they're gonna
push in.
Yeah, we're gonna be long range, generally speaking. So we're long range, right? Or sorry, short range. They're gonna be wanting long range fights. Okay.
So I should smoke a lot closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fine. Okay. The other thing too is, yes, I get this. You want to control the rotations. That's fine. I want this here. Okay.
Okay.
The reason being is that now when we come in, any fight that we take over here is good for us. And the only fight we have to worry about is this spot. Okay.
So can I ask a stupid question?
Yep.
I used to one-way smoke right by chamber on top of the long box. Yeah, I used to one-way smoke there, and they told me to stop doing that.
Are you on eco in that situation?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, don't do that. Because
okay. But when you're not, it's okay.
Debatable. It depends on the situation, right? Like, do we have operators? If we have operators, then maybe we want that open, right?
Sure.
So there's a lot of what ifs. If you throw this here, you're covering both those angles. The only fight they have to worry about is this one and this one. Those are the only long range fights. So it's easy for people to just path up here and clear that, and then clear this. So now we have the full site control. What ends up happening on an eco round is we're going to run up, right?
Right.
And then what's going to happen? We're going to go right in the smokes, because why not? There's no risk. Yeah. Explode out of the smoke, right? Blast out of the smoke, take this guy out. No problem.
Right.
Okay. Next long range fight is going to be like right here, and that's okay. We have 2 people, 3 people there. Okay. So the big key here is I would rather you have this kind of setup and this one. Now, where this could change is maybe you have it here. And what would happen is you have people splitting. At that point, there's no sense in having a smoke there. Okay. Which might be a situation that comes up again on this one. Let's take a look.
Smoking connector from CT.
Right.
Check garage.
Reloading.
Cover.
The reason why I don't want you to smoke the back right away too either is because how much value do we get on the 17-second smoke? Probably not too much when we're getting in there.
Right.
the other issue that you'd have is,
Flank.
I had something I was going to say.
Go, 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 go.
I completely forgot it. My brain's not working today.
Flashing you, Arena?
I like that you're calming all these things. They could be on flank right now.
Not
In
watching.
fact, because of how aggressive they were on the last round, I would almost expect that someone's going to be coming this way.
Yeah.
Based on tendency again.
I'm not watching flank. I'm not watching long.
I hit the KJ for 38.
Okay, now I think there's less of a chance of a
One
flank
CT.
because that so was the one I was worried about.
I did
You see
go
2 towards garage, 1 here. Okay, so as soon as you get spotted, what happens?
I should change position
Yeah, 100%. Why?
because they're calling out where I'm at.
Correct. Yeah. So if anyone's coming out of the smoke, they're looking straight up at
They're
you.
looking straight up. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to get the hell out of here. This is still a threat behind us as well. So if you're coming back, you got to make sure you're looking crosshair placement that direction.
Sure. Arena's in.
Another one CT.
Coming out garage.
You can't afford to be here. Can't afford to be here. Yeah. Oh, look at that flank.
Yeah.
Now, generally speaking, actually though,
Yeah, that's
we
good.
we got
On
some
site.
decent value on this.
Did some damage.
Yeah,
There's some
that's good.
coverage, that's all.
Good job.
That's the right way of approaching
Gotta get on
that.
site a little bit faster, I think.
On these rounds, don't be
Otherwise-
afraid to try to make a play towards B either, because that's going to be a close
Sure.
range fight for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Syntax says he has a roommate who had gout on and off for
Yeah,
years. It was not
yeah,
fun for him.
Sean,
Yeah,
to
I have
cover
a
flank.
few clients that deal with it. It's not a fun time.
It's hereditary. My dad has it, and so
No,
I'm
really.
getting the early phases of it. Jet, where do you want smokes? Do you want them in heavy?
My dad has
CT or
psoriasis. A lot of my family on my dad's
yeah.
side has psoriasis. I'm hoping that I'm okay with that. So it looks nasty.
what? Smoking heaven now. Setting smoke for CT.
Cool. So yeah, this is a better timing because we're now going to get some
He's
value on
smoking
this. We got 1 kill here. There's going to be a third one in sight now, probably coming through the wall from Harbor. Good chance of a flank. There's your third one. Gotta be careful here. Gotta be really careful here. Okay, so you are lurking now. Your role as a lurker is to exist as long as possible. You're now exposed to the angle to your right and the angle to your left. I think you needed to hold in window a little bit longer, or you needed to wrap around the side if you really wanted to do this. But there's no need for you to do this play at all. The reason being it's a 4v2 situation. I would just double back right now and go towards A main and just win.
I think my thought process here was I wanted to push up to hear the rotates and be able to call for my team to be able to look and then have the back. So that's why I pushed through mid, but I definitely see just going back to the extremity and like going down long A and playing on site with them is probably better.
On top of that too is that they're on eco, right? Or they're on a buy, like not a buy, but
Or bonus. Yeah.
a bonus, right? So the level of value you're going to get on a flank here is not outweighing the risk.
Sure.
Okay, because if you end up pushing through here, let's say this guy kills you on the side, or someone catches you on B, now they have a Vandal, right?
Yeah.
And they do damage to you. You actually want to live these rounds, right?
Sure.
KG did have a Phantom last round? Fair enough.
I have B.
It's going to happen in this rank.
Pushing through B, just chill.
See, like, we're taking a lot of risk here.
Yep.
You know, imagine if he ends up killing you there, and it's like 2v2.
Resmoking heaven. I failed the smoke.
Nice job.
That's okay. I did that on 10 mans the other day. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? That never happens to me.
The angle is just so weird to try and throw it, and I
Yeah.
screwed it up.
Yeah, sometimes that happens like
I
that.
was also under pressure. I was like, I need to throw it quick. So
Thanks.
we can play default this time and slow play it. Are they rotating
Yeah.
fast? Do we know?
Sort of, yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So
I'm
here's what I'm gonna do.
gonna
I'm gonna smoke
push
A
the-
again and like condition them that we're going there. Just slow play B and like mid.
Forward.
Cool, so I would open up with the CT smoke then, first.
Yep.
Yeah, cover going out.
Good. This could actually work. You need to take some shots though, otherwise they're not going to hear you. Now they see a whole bunch towards mid, so
I got
condition's
blind
gone.
still. Yep.
See, they reacted on this and started to push through, so it actually worked really well
He's
for you.
close left.
Get them to fall back now and come towards A.
Okay.
Fall back towards A at this point. Whenever you're up numbers like this, take an extremity.
Extremities.
You got
Right.
it. Extremity. That way you keep them in front of you. and you keep the attrition on your side.
Nice job.
Ulting.
So the way that you say this in ranked environment is different than a team environment. In a team environment, you tell them to get the fuck over here, and they're gonna listen, right?
Right.
In a ranked environment, you say cancel, go A question mark, free side over here A. Let's take A. Let's take A. If they don't do it and they don't respond, it is what it is. You make the play.
Right. I tried. Right.
Can you just garage?
Because you know how I feel about B side,
Garage?
right? Chat?
Yes.
Everyone knows how I feel about B.
He's stunned.
117 on Sage.
One enemy
See,
remaining.
these fights all go well for us right now, but like very well could have gone
Yeah.
very poorly for us. Because you're basically taking a coin flip. You have this massive advantage. You're like, you know what? No, I'm going to go for a 50-50 instead. Right? This is like, why? You have an 80-20% chance to win. You're going to go for a 50-50 randomly? Like, why?
Mm-hmm.
One little thing for you. There's this one issue that a lot of people in Valorant have. It's picking up the bomb, right? It's
Yeah.
almost like everyone thinks the bomb has cooties or something like that.
So I actually have a reason why I don't pick up the bomb. It's because I'm playing in my head. I'm playing more of a lurker since they have Harbor, and Harbor
Okay.
should be planting because
Okay.
he has the orb for protection, and his utility is better for actually like pushing onto a site. So that's why I wasn't picking up the bomb, and I thought I communicated at the Harbor. I maybe didn't, but that's why I'm avoiding it. Is because I don't feel like I should be the planter with the way I'm playing.
That's fine, but you can still pick it up and drop it close to the barrier.
Okay,
Okay, just do that, and then you can move off into your thing.
sure.
Just say I'm picking up bomb, dropping it towards A. At the
So
beginning of the
round
round.
one doesn't happen again.
Yeah,
Have we
exactly,
kind of figured out who's playing where?
exactly. Because like, there's so many times where like people will just at this rank, they'll tunnel vision on the fights they're gonna take, and then they look back like, oh, bomb still in icebox T spawn. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
we got all this site control. This is so fantastic. We can't even plant the bomb. You know?
I'm smoking back corner and CT.
Okay, are they on eco right now?
I don't know if I hit tab here. Yeah.
It looks like they're
No,
probably on
They're
eco.
gonna be full buy.
Well, they had full money for the last one. They could have bought that one. So I don't think we hit tab here.
Yeah.
Here's the
I've gotten
problem.
better at doing that. So.
That's good.
Have we kind of
Here's the
figured out
problem.
where-
Let's say that they're on
who's playing
eco
where?
right now. Does this smoke help them or hurt us?
Silva,
Or sorry,
If
hurt us
if
or help
they're
us?
on eco.
If they're on
If they're
eco.
on eco, it hurts us.
Yeah, because they can now lurk into that smoke and then create an
Right.
ugly fight, right? So we need to be very careful of where we're placing our smokes when they're against eco, right? Again, putting it right here is actually a bad idea against an eco. You don't want to put that smoke
Right.
down there. You could argue the one way is a better one to do at this point because now it's like that's great, but at the same point, you want to take the long range fight on this particular round if they're on eco.
So garage and
Garage and then late CT.
late CT. Okay.
And when you put it down on CT, you need to make it flush. It's gotta be here, because if you put it here,
They
they're
can
now
plan.
they're gonna walk into it and explode out all these different angles,
Sure.
right? So make it flush with one angle. And usually what would happen is, what I would recommend you do is you start with this, you move up with them, you flash through here,
Right.
and then you throw the smoke afterward.
Okay.
And that's the order of operations. Okay, because if you throw this way too early, then there's only 17 seconds on that smoke. You're not getting the full value out of it. Whereas you
Right,
want that
right.
smoke to be able to hold the site for post plant.
No front side.
They might be desperate. Yeah, I was about to say they might be desperate and push through here.
Yeah, she had a vandal and I didn't know where she got it from.
Spike down. C.
Good try.
They're just broken buying right now. That's what's
is
happening.
anybody actually on C
Okay.
or are they giving it? Right.
Yeah, so we can probably get a decent A.
And that's silver for you. One of the pieces of advice I always give to silver gold players is get the vandal in your hands as much as you possibly can, so they might have watched my content.
Let's get
Okay.
And it's like, just get it in your hands as much as you can, just clutch things out. And oftentimes you'll see rounds just tip in the favor of a person who's just got really good shots. Right?
Yeah.
Too early.
Smoke heaven. Smoking CT.
This could work if you're trying to fake.
Jet, I'm gonna flash you.
That might be a dart for pushing through mid.
Flashing. To the left.
We're getting onto site right now.
You're blind. You're blind. You should calm that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the left.
We're getting onto site right now.
You just chill until the blind's gone. At this point, unfortunately,
We're on site.
there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Check.
So it was a fake. I called it early. I wanted them to take bomb C, which they did.
I think we do the same
And
thing.
me, Jet, and Reyna were supposed to play towards A and maybe hopefully get a pick or slow play it.
Or maybe
Mhm.
Which is why I threw the smokes.
Like, yeah,
but
play the two of you.
I probably should have saved them.
It's really hard to IGL in a ranked environment, first of all, and then for silvers to have no idea what the hell a fake means.
Get ready to kill the
Yeah.
silver,
They're
Jet.
just gonna do whatever they do, right? So why the smoke there?
So the smoke there, the idea
Move
is
up short.
just to deny any vision of the person at A long who may be holding A long and trying to call. Like, we don't have to push anything there. I'm not really losing any utility by doing it.
You can ask
Just
for a cloud
denying
burst.
information.
You can ask
Okay.
for a cloud burst to save that one.
I guess in my head, like cloud burst is more valuable because hers don't recharge and mine do. So like, that's why I'm like, let me do it in my like, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you throw it here then?
Okay.
That way you can gain space on this area,
Sure.
and that way they're
Okay.
worried about it. Okay.
Mhm.
That's what most of our Radiant teams will do, the ones I've coached. Now they threw a dart here. This never happened before. Why do you think they're doing that?
Because they think we're gonna push C.
Or
They're
They're
wanting to
checking.
be aggressive on C.
to be aggressive on C, or they're going to start rotating early towards A. So you might be looking at 3 on A, the situation.
So,
So if it's long. I'm gonna smoke short.
Cutting their vision.
KJ's A.
Okay. Why the smoke?
Omen and Sage. I'm just a lot at this rank. A lot of them like to play up on the boxes,
Okay.
and so that's what I was anticipating. It was a guess. Wasn't anything other than that.
Why not flash them?
In a garage. She's out.
That's a good point.
Yeah, what's your MC number?
You flash them, they fall off that angle.
Sage just walled A.
You guys could shoot wall day. Okay, cool.
Oh, in window. They were waiting for that.
Looks like you're actually on.
I'm flashing you,
Just
Jet, just in
have to
case.
Is there any risk of you doing this right now?
Am I right?
Yeah.
Even though Sage walled it.
Yeah, Sage is
Sage walled here. That's why she's not moving.
Oh, I thought they said they walled. Right. I thought Reyna called the wall long.
Yeah, it was Jet.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was me not hearing.
That's okay.
cover the box
Happens.
there.
Okay, because what I was thinking you were doing, you just smoked the wall now. What I was thinking that you were doing there is you're trying to create a one-way, but I'm like, the one-way helps the other team.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
that makes more sense. Because it's about how far away you are from the one-way. It's not about how close. If you're close, then you reveal a lot more, obviously.
Sure.
Backside.
Could be pushed up here, potentially. Could be pushed up C long.
26 on Omen.
This is rough.
Silver
Smoke
is
you.
like all the way
30
behind the
Smoke you,
wood.
Harbor.
I'm going.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
fuck.
Spike down A.
Let's try to do as much damage as you can here. This was an interesting moment. I looked at this back a few times. Chat, watch this really quick.
Down A.
Okay, so the first one clearly missed. It shows
Yeah.
it shows blue, but it shows blue, but like you didn't hit a damn thing there.
Wait, I did 0 damage to that Sova?
It's a little weird. Not gonna
That
lie.
happens to me
literally
more often
bodied him.
than I like to admit.
Yeah,
at this
it
point,
happens to be too.
Committing to a site.
It's a weird situation
Well,
because
we
I
know
see
Sage
the
is playing
bullets
A
going through
100%.
him, like literally
Yeah.
going
She's
through him.
gonna wall it,
Do you
but
have
Omen's
tracers
playing
on?
A. I think we just hard commit to C.
I
We don't
believe so,
really have
yes.
any
Take them
KJs
off.
on C, A as well.
That's
Okay.
one thing that's
Because
thrown me
KJ
off a
sharp
lot.
was
So the
I think we just
tracers,
hard commit to C. They don't really have
the
anything to
tracers
deny.
sometimes I feel aren't
Once we
really
get onto
that
C, I'm gonna-
accurate to what actually
Harbor, if you
happens.
want
I've
a
noticed that.
wall Garage,
Okay.
I'm covering
And there's quite a
CT
few
and
pros that
back
have them
side.
off too.
Okay.
So I just don't want them to give you a false positive.
Blocking sight.
Yeah.
I'm going going back a site with ult.
I want to see you. Okay, this works, but you could also ult on top of here and just like use yourself as a Sova Dart to like look at everything.
Yeah.
It's around. Okay.
Yep.
I thought I saw her in there. See, this is what I'm talking about. This smoke here could be really nasty for us, right?
I hear one garage.
I have CT. We need some. Okay, you have one.
You heard one CT and you heard one in garage. No comment with the CT person. You got it now.
No, harbor safe.
Both
Oh,
garage.
92 on KJ.
One
Flash?
enemy remaining.
Last one garage.
Harbor, watch garage. I got your back.
You also saw him, I think, in the minimap at some point there.
Good job, guys.
Mm.
Maybe it's okay. It's fine.
All right. So kind of big brain play here. Let's hard push B, but don't stop and plan on B. Let's go through A link
someone
to
buy
back
me?
of A.
Could you buy jet?
I'll show
Yeah.
you, scary Omen. Thanks.
Thank you.
I didn't know how I wanted to smoke this.
Backside.
Yeah, I didn't know how I wanted to
Like,
smoke
go
it,
in,
like
go
to
through,
get us best
do they-
through,
do
just to
they?
push through onto A.
Okay. That's fine. You had the right idea. Like that.
Okay.
Okay, gives you a little bit more space. You move up pretty close, and then you want to be flashing down this way.
Okay.
To prevent it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Talk a little bit nervous, but it's okay. You just want to make sure that they don't have free space anywhere,
Let's take
I'll
A
flash out.
from
and you can just stay. Ooh, I was gonna say you can just stay window here. You can even attack from front A if you wanted to. Just like start going slowly.
Yeah.
So this is something to
Take A.
learn as well. So iffies, I don't know if you're still in there, but one other thing you can start practicing is falling off of high ground, landing down, and then shooting accurately. So you get that muscle memory down. Because there's going to be times, the one that I hate the most is when you're on ascent. And you fall off of this fucking ledge. And then you shoot upwards, and then your first bullet goes to Narnia, the next one is to Prince Caspian, everything. Like, it's all over the fucking place, right? So the drop off there, the worst thing. So just practicing like a drop off and then having the accuracy. I made a TikTok about this a long time ago. It's a really good use of your time.
Nah.
Sage is playing mid. Sova was coming from C.
I don't think there's much to say about that one.
Play slow.
I mean, on a save round.
I mean, actually, yeah, you're right.
This is when I'm like overcomplicating the game for myself
We're going.
to have it.
How so?
I get really stuck on conditioning. It's something I try to do a lot, and then like that's why I keep throwing these A smokes instead of switching it up to when we need where we need it. So like since this was an econ round, I should have been smoking close so we could push through sewers or get a fight up on get I guess space on long to take a ratty fight and I can smoke through. But I'm instead not realizing we're on eco and I'm still trying to condition. Yeah.
Yeah, like those smokes there too, for example. The thing is that your condition works really well if they know you're on a gun round, but they know you're on an eco round. Now, that being said, this is a lower rank, so we're kind of playing chess when we should be playing checkers a little bit.
Exactly.
Right?
Harbor, you have bomb. Be careful.
So what's up, C?
Ooh.
You just went.
Okay, it worked. I was like, holy shit.
Calling you.
That was a tell. This is a really important thing for you to understand. Okay, so let's go back, watch the minimap.
Calling you.
How he fell.
No.
There's Omen. Okay.
The Omen. What direction was he going?
He's looking at A.
He's going towards A. It's a good chance that he's not the only one going towards A.
Right.
Right? So they're rotating hard right now. I think maximum you have is 1 on C. So I think in this situation, you definitely run it down C.
Right, because Sage is calling. They're going A, right?
Mirios? Keiki, FPS, how's it going?
Where are you getting shot from Sky?
How you doing, Keiki? Yeah, we have to go.
See, man.
Too late now. There's one on C.
He's still there.
Maybe 2. I think he's on the left. Yeah.
I tried to avoid it.
He's in the corner.
Okay. He's in the corner. And then you threw a smoke on him?
Yeah. I wanted to make him push out. That was my thought. Like,
It's not like
I
he's gonna
didn't want
cough
him-
to death or anything, you know?
no, I know, but I like, he has no information now. Like, if like whether we're walking or anything like that. So I wanted. My thought process was, it's essentially like he's blinded, is the best way I can put it. So he'll like push out to try and get information. That was my thought.
Okay. The risk you run here is now he can peek out and pick and choose its fights against you. So you
Sure.
can single both of you guys out pretty well. Alright, so let's pretend it's not tear gas. And I'd say that you probably just want to either see like that, so you can be able to peek out and like clear fights on you.
Down, C.
That was a bad smoke on my
Last
part,
player
sorry.
standing.
Okay, so there's one back sight, there's one in front sight.
And then shadows.
I love this. Grab the bomb, go towards A, plant it.
Seconds left.
You got time. Go, go, go. Knife out. Yeah, go, go, go. Right to A. Yeah. Good shit. Okay, plant as open as you possibly can. As open as you can. Good. Could have been a little bit more
10
open.
seconds
That's okay.
left.
That works. It's too bad you used your TP.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was going to say you plant open, you go into heaven. And they're never going to check that. And then you have the sight line on the bomb and heaven. Okay. 2v1 situation. Who has the higher percentage chance of winning this round?
They do.
Put your ass right over here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they're going to clear it. They might walk right by. If they walk right by, you let the first one go, and you kill the second one. Then you kill the first one. Right? There's no risk. Make a play like that. If you didn't use your TP, best move, you plant this as open as you can. Like this. So they're now worried about this angle, and if they're smart, this angle. But they're not going to be worried about that one. Okay?
Johnson's.
So, okay. I was literally about to say, these guys are going to swing you together. Not with utility. I can't believe he's throwing a dart up there. That's actually crazy. That's actually legit crazy. That's legit crazy. He's throwing a dart there. Like, that would have been me. I would have went and TP'd up there and he would have thrown a dart. I'm like, seriously, he's throwing a dart up here? Like, oh my god. Like, that's insane. It's like this guy's playing at a Radiant level and he's silver. Like, what the fuck? I don't even think Radiants would do that, to be honest with you. Look at this guy just jumping across. Like, oh my god. That's insane. If they were normal people, they would have both swung you at this angle because this is the most common angle you're going to be in a situation.
Which is what I would have anticipated. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So the way that you're playing this, you're actually playing to lose, right? Because they're both going to swing at the same time. You're dead. You're done for.
Okay.
You're cooked. So
Johnson's.
this is where it's like you have no risk. Play in an angle that's going to be like a little bit off and try to single them out if you can. I love worthy angle. I love worthy corner. Right? I've caught so many people in worthy corner. Like, why not? If they come out and kill you, whatever. You're supposed to lose anyway, right? So
Yeah.
another thing you can do, like if you had your TP, just fucking throw a smoke up there and then sit in it, right? Like, why not? Go for that for 17 seconds. Single out a fight on top of the site. Anything. Just get crazy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is an attacker side.
I want you to be as crazy as possible when you're down numbers. As crazy as possible. Anything that seems like ridiculous, just do it.
Here, give me bomb here, because I have
Sure.
ult.
Because if you do that, then you'll be like, okay, that was a little too ridiculous. Let me tone it back a little bit. Oh, I found the perfect level of ridiculous, right?
Limit test, basically.
Correct. Yeah. There's nothing to lose when you're down statistically like that. You're like, okay, let me see if I can do something different. I figure it out.
Cover going out.
Yeah, put that one a little bit lower or a little deeper. We're thinking a lot here with these smokes.
That's what I mean. I overcomplicate the game a lot, I think.
What was garage?
Reloading.
I'm playing chess with myself when I shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's like a rocket scientist right now, and you're in grade 1 math class.
Yeah.
Shoot at A if you can from B, because I can alt A.
High chance of a push through on A here. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is scary. Ooh,
Jet, I'm gonna port C.
ooh, ooh. Please do it. Hurry. Hurry.
I couldn't. It wouldn't let me click. I was clicking.
Fuck.
Last player standing.
Smoke something in the middle of sight.
Shadows traveling.
You smoke in the middle of sight here. Okay.
Okay.
Let them in. Oh, didn't plant. Yeah, just drop a smoke in the middle of sight right now, and then okay, there's gonna be pushing you on there. Oh fuck.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
so-
the plant stuff.
You down numbers again? Go crazy.
Yep.
Go crazy. Put a smoke right here. Right? And then you have the plant down. If I see a smoke like this, and I'm coming through, I'm like, oh shit. Like, I don't know how to deal with this. Are you gonna swing from here? Are you gonna swing from here? Are you gonna sit in the smoke and I'm gonna like walk by and like
Am I
tiptoe into my
swinging from
Jordans?
logs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay the fuck away from that thing, right? You know what I mean? So just go crazy. Don't be afraid. You've already lost the round
Sure.
statistically, right? So in order for you to be able to win the round, you gotta make some sort of play, right? Statistically, we're in a bad spot. Let's make a play.
I kind of don't know what.
What were you gonna say? Kind of don't know what to do.
I kind of don't know what to do. Yeah.
Well, I'll give you the answer for that. So there you go.
I just mean in general, like none of the calls I'm making are really going swell. So I'm like, I'm not sure what to do.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you IGLing and ranked. Okay, here are your plays. Rush A.
Okay.
Okay. Rush C. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Get pick on C. One pick C. One P C.
Uh-huh.
And go A. Get one pick A. Go
Go C.
towards C. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I gotta do. All right. That's all I gotta do. That's honestly that could take you all the way to Immortal 3. That's it. That's all you do.
Fair enough.
Man, play slow.
I promise you keep it that simple, you'll fucking win games.
Okay.
Now, when you're on a team, you're gonna plan executions. You're gonna plan like how do we do things, what happens, what if scenarios, all that good stuff, right? But that's gonna be a long ways away from right now. We just gotta get you up there.
Okay, Joe.
It's beatable.
Good chance of them running through mid. They smoked up mid. They could be here on grass. You saw the smoke. Could be on your left. They've seen that before. Okay, this guy's not. Ooh, could be pushing you on your left as well.
Omen just TP'd in the.
Why? Why? No. Why? 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 What was that for?
I figured they would have pushed up off of the KJ ult.
Okay. Potentially.
Flashing us out of speed.
Cover going out.
Oh God, we're going B. Okay. Could go well. Could go well.
She's right here.
Planted.
Could be in grass. Oh.
One enemy remaining.
All right. It worked. All right. What
The
am I worried
50-50
about,
went in our
Chad?
favor.
Yeah. What am I worried about, Chad? I don't have like PTSD of 1,000 rounds where that didn't go well or anything, but
Okay, you know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Alright, where's everybody want to play? We don't really have a sentinel, so we can't really. I think we need to play retake because we can't really like stall them off.
Yeah, that's good.
I think we have to play a retake because we can't really stall them off. What
We
does
don't
that
have
mean?
any sentinel, so like we didn't have a way to like really delay pushes with like cipher traps, sage wall, sage ice, KJ mollies, things like that. So I figured since we have 2 duelists, 2
I'll
controllers,
play
and
backup B. I
Sky,
think.
we would play retake.
Smoke for you guys depending on where they sit.
We're
That
on
was my
silver.
thought
We're in
process.
silver, right?
Yeah, Well, yeah.
I think-
On the top of this
And
recording,
this
yes.
is yeah.
Yes.
We're definitely playing. Well, we're doing rocket science again a little bit.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
smoke here. I don't wanna
If you're gonna play retake, we take mid control.
Okay.
Okay, because you want to retake from behind on
Okay.
A or on C.
So
Especially in this
essentially,
rank.
sticking to the extremities on either side.
if anybody
Right.
wants to peek long,
You give them the
And-
extremities, and then you come behind and attack them from the
Got it.
extremities. Yep.
It's C, it's C.
And I don't see this enough, chat. I need to see more aggression towards mid
blinding
from your
fire.
VODs.
Down. C.
It's easy wins. You're fully
Okay,
committed
she's gonna
now.
Rush. She's going up top.
You heard one teleport to the right. Smoke's going down in a second.
Right side.
Spike planted.
Blind for long.
Nice.
One
Back up, back
enemy
up, back up.
remaining.
No,
He's on me.
okay.
Player
Get a
standing.
kill, fall back.
Mm-hmm.
Get a kill, fall back. Okay, so let's see. One.
Right side.
Spike planted.
This one you should have fell back on. It's okay though.
Mhm.
Okay, get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Right here. So get the hell out.
One
to the left.
enemy remaining.
He's on
You
me.
got
Okay.
enough time
Player
too.
standing.
Oh, we win that round. Wow, crazy.
Yeah, our
Okay.
defense is a lot better than our offense.
That typically happens in a rank like this.
Sky, if you want to peek long,
Because
I'm
it's
gonna
like,
still
okay, we're
smoke
just
you.
taking gunfights. You don't have to
Alright,
overcomplicate how we're going to attack the site from a 95-degree angle,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Cover going out.
You put that a little bit more flush to the entrance.
I think it's
Smoke
C,
here
yes.
is okay.
I'm rotating off B.
A little early on these smokes.
I'm
Smoke
gonna,
towards C would be nice. You're flashing. If you're going to do it, you need to call it out so that he can peek with
Do we hear
that.
anything?
No, not yet.
Oh, they beat. They went B.
Okay. Positioning inventory. Interesting. Okay. So you leave
I
mid.
think it's C, yeah.
No
Gonna
one's
call
watching
it,
mid.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
Rotating
calling,
off B.
rotating off B. But who is watching
I'm
B?
gonna,
Who do you want watching B?
Harbor.
Communicate that to
Do we
him.
hear anything?
He is.
No, not yet.
Oh, it's a
Oh, they
perfect
beat, they went
timing.
B.
It was a perfect timing then. Because as soon as you walked away, they walked right in.
I'm gonna,
That's the only way that happened.
stay A and anchor.
Do we hear anything?
No, not yet.
So, what's the plan with the flash?
So it seemed like I was guessing they were gonna come C basically. So I was holding the flash in case they pushed on the jet since I didn't smoke there like I had in the previous round. Because the previous round I smoked A like I did, and then I smoked C long. So I had the flash to basically support jet if they hard push jet.
What's the plan with the smoke on A?
So the A is once again it's a conditioned smoke. It's like they have to push through it, and so they're having to check angles that they normally couldn't check. Like if one of our guys pushes out sewer, they won't get traded as easily from people sitting at back of spawn on A, and they can take a better fight. But it's also just a conditioned smoke.
Okay, now, is the intention for us to take control over A? Is that what we're trying to do? Are you
Yeah,
communicating that to-
so when I play with my duo, or if we're in like a trio with my friends and we do this, essentially he plays Sova, he darts A into A main there, and then we have our duelists go with him and they either push up A long or they go sewers and they take control of that
Oh,
space.
they beat. They went B.
Okay, so if you want that to happen, I want you to communicate,
Mhm.
hey, Harbor, can you push through sewers? I'm going to smoke this so we can fight for this space.
Just one
Right.
window.
All right? All right, Harbor, I'm going to smoke here. Can you play in sewers? Is that okay? Like, ask questions like that.
Sure.
And
Okay. Because right now, like, I think if I watch that again, I'm pretty sure Harbor's sitting in heaven, and his teammates pushed up on long, so he's doing absolutely nothing right now. Yeah, he's doing it again. Because it's not my fault. It's because we're dying all over the site, on the other sites. It's not my fault. I'm playing well.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Right.
Like, whenever I see a Harbor doing this, or see any character doing this, any agent person doing this, where their team is playing aggressive, like, it's completely counterproductive. Like, what are you doing in this spot?
Blind for you?
No one's going down short. It's all going down main.
Blinding for you, Harbor.
Blinding.
You can't see. Smoked out.
Spike planted.
Nice TB, actually. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Oh. That was good though. The timing was good. If you did it a little bit earlier, you were done for. Totally cooked. Smoked off the bomb. Good.
Go for defuse.
Stick it.
Cover me, armor.
Oh, that was really bad. That was really bad. Like, oh my god, that was so bad, Harbor. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Oh no, man, this Harbor. Oh, it's frustrating. This right there is an example of two people not playing the right positions on site. Like their partnership is not working. One person's playing aggressive or passive aggressive. The other person's playing completely passive. It doesn't work. Right, he's playing an angle that's so deep. He's preparing for fight number 5 when you should be preparing for fight number 1. Right? He's just giving space for no reason.
I'm watching this now and I'm seeing I actually have changed quite a bit since this. In different ways. Like just my angle
Reina's long.
peaking and my threat peaking.
Like cheat down mid.
Which is good. I'm seeing improvement, but I'm also seeing a lot of the stuff I still do wrong.
Yeah, it takes time for you to fully change. That's why I was like, oh, it's okay to show me this VOD, honestly.
Stealing sight.
There's at least one garage.
Spike planted.
Shadows
Smoke long.
traveling.
You're busting a lot of time here. Is our intention to win this round?
Honestly, in the back of my mind, no. Because we're 3v5, so we have a much lower chance of winning this.
Thank you. Trade.
And I think
Saves
some of
me
our
too.
people were on
Save
eco.
guns. Backside. Jet save.
One enemy remaining. Last
Save
player standing.
Good job.
Surprised you got that kill, to be honest. I thought the Reina would take him out for sure.
Yeah.
With the way you
If they're
reswung.
gonna, like, we just need to peek C, we don't need to challenge it. You know what I mean? Because, like, we don't have anything to hold that from them. We just need to play retakes.
I hate retakes. I really fucking hate them. Because the problem is that they don't know what they're doing with the retake. Like if you had a combination of 5 people that like coordinated util, then like you can make it work for sure. But in a ranked environment, these people don't even know how to put their crosshair on someone, let alone play a retake, right?
Yeah.
On top of that, you say let's play a retake and look how they're playing. Like look at this jet, right? I don't blame them for doing that. Like that's actually the right play. They should be doing that kind of stuff. I think if anyone's playing like a legitimate retake off the start is Harbor.
Yeah.
Right.
Knocked off garage.
This is the language of
Sage A.
of who you're playing with too, right? Like,
Yeah.
Cover
I
going
don't. I'm like.
B.
like you're throwing stuff, but we don't know why we're throwing it.
I mean, in my head, I know why I'm throwing it, but I'm not communicating it.
They're blinded for you?
Like that smoke on sewers was. We had no one watching it, so it was to deter them from pushing up into sewers, basically.
Yeah, Sage A behind you.
I guess from my perspective, you didn't know if they were gonna be there though. There wasn't any indication. I didn't hear
Right.
anything.
Once again, I'm playing a lot of guesses.
Okay,
One enemy remaining.
that's what I'm saying.
shadows.
Why were you going into a smoke form there? What happened there? What happened with this one?
I was just trying to play the flank because I heard them. I heard them planting on A, so I wanted to get the jump on them before they could get in position on long, and maybe have a setup and catch them, you know, with their pants on, essentially.
I want you playing initiators.
Okay.
I want you to play flash agents. I want you to play like a KO or something like that, because you're throwing your smokes like they're flashes, and I think if you had a flash agent, you might benefit from it because you're very good with throwing utility, right?
In what way? Like not holding on to it?
No,
I
like
guess I don't know what you mean by throwing it.
Well, I'm gonna explain
Are we
it.
giving
You're
up
throwing
A?
utility, which is great.
what we're doing?
Most people your rank don't throw utility.
Yeah. we can
I would
just-
rather it be a flash than you throwing a smoke,
That's fine. I just want
right? So you're because you're playing you're playing your smokes like they're flashes. Like you're throwing a smoke down, and you're like, okay, I want it to do this. Like for example, that one time you threw a smoke in front on top of the Sova, right?
Mm-hmm.
What
Right.
that would have been a great flash,
Right.
right? Wendler says it really well too. He says that you're omega braining a lot of these moments.
Yes. Like I said, I overcomplicate the game.
They could be up middle right now.
Boomer reflexes.
I'm looking at the map. I'm like, they
Yeah,
could
no, I
definitely be
know.
up middle right now, and this guy's just like tiptoeing in his Jordans right now into B site, you know?
Yeah.
No more.
105 on
Could be up window. Could be right on window here. Oh god. Could be right on window here.
They walled that garage.
Spike planted.
He's in garage with his drone.
Blinding.
Smoke in the garage.
Last player
I
standing.
think that was actually a decent smoke. It could have been on window. Could have jumped right up. Oh, GG. Okay, one's gonna be long. I think you heard him on site actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, you did. Romer, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you, my friend. Welcome in. If you have any questions, feel free to fire away in the chat.
Go. I got things to do.
I think you need to play an initiator, like a flash agent.
Okay. Okay. For a while, I played a fair amount of KO
I can see it
because
when there's an agreement. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. It was mainly because like I pop flash myself a lot, or I use my flashes that way, but I also get a lot of information, which is something I like to play off.
Traveling.
So he felt like something that worked very well, but then there were maps where I was like, man, I don't know how to make KO work here, and so I would default back to
See?
like a sentinel, like Cypher or a smoker.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke to you right now. Harbor meter pushing flank.
Grave Bloomin, great
many
to
you
hear
got?
from you.
Just play your eyes.
Follow.
Play your eyes.
Grave Bloomin says he's Diamond 3 and he's learning things right now.
Gone.
We have life still. We have lives.
One enemy
Don't
remaining.
back up, Reyna. Back up.
It's
Back up.
Spike down. C.
I can blind you out.
Go ahead. Do it.
Blinding.
Just do it. Okay.
Nice.
So I want you to calm. Blinding 3, 2, 1. Throw it.
Reloading.
I was just worried that he was gonna get clipped by it. Like that's something I'm really bad at on Omen is I clip people with the flash because I don't realize how wide it is.
Yeah, you just look at the minimap and you're able to see generally.
Yeah, I do, but like, and I line it, but then it still clips them somehow, and I'm like, man, I thought like, so I always just end up clipping them, so that's why I'm hesitant to
Just
throw it
realize
because I
there's
make
a
sure
more
that they're
important
not in
range.
front of me at all. So now
Well-
I'm playing off the smoke I conditioned on.
Cover going out.
Feeling is perfect. Why I don't
Pushing A,
recommend
pushing
KO.
A.
I have one mid.
Who do you recommend, Wendler?
run.
Sage hit 120 in sewers.
How's it going, Stanley? Good to see you.
Bombs down. Get out.
Sky
get
or
out,
fade?
Get out, Harbor.
Down A.
Give up sight. It's okay.
I'm behind you. CT.
I want him using a flash agent, Wendler.
Sky is a flash, technically.
Yes.
Spike planted. Last
So
player
I was
standing.
referring to his fade.
Oh,
You know what, brother? You're not actually in my system. I can't set up your new carrier.
We have another hour
Job.
of time after this.
Good,
So I want you to play KO. Wendler's saying don't play
Okay.
KO because it's the worst win rate. I think people just suck at KO. That's my call. I'm gonna walk you through playing KO on this next game. I want you to play a game for us. Are you cool for that?
okay. Yeah, I can do
Okay.
on live. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna counter-strike the fuck out of this. I think people just suck at KO. I think my win rate. Now, mind you, I've only played one game of KO this act. Okay. But I'm 100%
I don't know any
winning.
lineups or anything, so
I'm 100%
I
winning it.
apologize.
No, you literally, I don't know lineups either. You just toss your freaking knife out. You're fine.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just wanted to say I like.
Just flick your
I'm
knife
looking
out.
for any crazy knife lineups or anything.
All right, can you stream the game
Yeah,
on your end?
yeah, I'm loading in right now.
So let's see how the quality is. Hopefully it's okay.
I've never had anybody complain about it, so. Because I stream a lot in my own Discord.
Okay. Hopefully it's good. All-time KO for me, even, is exactly on average, which is 45-46%. The issue isn't so much the knife molly, but the flash is super hard to get teammates to understand what you're doing. You literally, for anyone who's struggling with KO flashes, you just look at where your teammates are, you flash behind them. That's it. Just literally throw a sky flash behind them, you'll blind everyone in front, and then you'll be fine. It's like very simple. Sky flash right behind. You're good. Right? The other thing that you want to practice is pop flashing as well. So like the distance of what it takes to be able to throw a flash. Now I played a lot of Counter-Strike, so it's easy for me to be able to tune into this kind of stuff. But I'm curious to see how you play with the KO.
Okay.
See where we're at with it.
Hey guys, how's it going? Everybody having a good Easter?
I am, thank you. So I'm going to be spontaneously muting and unmuting.
Sure.
Based on what I see happens.
Yep.
Okay. So I need to add you as a friend in Discord or for info on coaching. You just want to join the Discord here. Sorry, join the Discord and then you're able to... It is Easter. Talk. You want to join the Discord and then you can direct message me
Okay, so we have...
from there and you can ask
We
me.
have an entry.
For pricing
we
and
have
stuff.
2 infos. Sage, so we don't really have anything to cover our flank.
Yeah, our flank is weak. This is actually a decent comp to kind of play slow on as well.
Right.
So
Because we don't have that protection.
yeah, it's contradicting yourself a little bit. So you can freely just play for yourself, flash for yourself, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Now, if Jet wants to move in, then you can flash for her. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's who you're
Right.
enabling.
Yep. I just talk to myself when I look at things like that. I talk out loud. So
No, that's
I
fine.
apologize.
That's cool. That is good. That is good. That's good. That's good. Sticky
I'm
monster.
on West. I forgot to take West off. That's unfortunate.
Oh, you're on. What are you
I'm on
normally?
East.
Oh
My
shit.
duo, all my friends are on West, so I'm used to just playing on West. So I forgot to take off the West when I play solo because I don't queue solo a whole lot.
That's okay. You just swing things wide.
Yeah. Just
Swing
ping
wide and
these.
shoot them in the face. All right, so they've got a shit comp too. This is going to be just a death match for you. Nice and easy.
I don't want a knife.
Yeah, knife for close there. See if they're coming up. At least clears out sewers for you.
Knife deployed. One suppressed.
That could be B as well. You heard him back out. Get out of here.
They're rotating. We don't have to push this jet. We don't have to push.
Enemy spotted A.
Click.
Last
She's
player
trapped.
standing.
Yeah. Bomb down is a good value here.
One suppressed.
Be aggressive after you get the bomb down. Look for the fights. Oh.
I
Always
heard
go
him,
for-
so that's why.
You
I
go
know.
for the plant. Go for the plant.
Okay.
We need
just
that money.
Okay.
Because the difference there is that if everyone has $300 more, we could potentially force, right? Always go for the value. The frag is not as high value as the plant in the pistol round.
Okay.
Why would anyone buy that knife? I agree, Elite. You should definitely go with default. Default knife is definitely the way to go. I agree with that. Save your money, put it towards your retirement, maybe an
I can
RSP
flash
for
you
your
also if you just
kid.
want peek.
Anything like that. Just don't buy that knife. Okay. Flash behind them.
Knife deployed. Two suppressed.
Enemy spotted C.
Logs.
Spike down. C. Last player standing.
Okay. So you can flash high and in behind the wall to the left. So that cubby in the left there, you can flash like that if you wanted to. You can flash into the air way off to the right side as well. That works too, like over the buildings as they're moving up.
2 of them can't full buy, but they probably have guns still. Bonus. Or ship buying.
Yeah. We're going to have a little bit of a problem with money here.
Keep it quiet.
We need the spike drop.
Shutting them down.
Bob, if you need to go to sleep, man, don't be afraid to go to sleep. I appreciate you being here. Can you hear me right now? Okay, my bad. I had myself unmuted. Okay, you can flash in for your team. Flash in for your team here. Oh, it's too late. Very winnable. Say that window's open.
Windows open. Careful, Omen.
You kind of got to watch garage here.
Flashing
you
for
would-
usage. Oh, I didn't know the wall was there.
Blaze, thank you so much for the... Well, you saw it on the minimap. Blaze, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing, my friend? Hopefully your stream was fantastic. It's great to
Crazy.
have you. So,
One enemy.
you can see... Oh, it's so winnable. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes. You could see the wall on the minimap there. You had more than enough
Yeah,
time to be able to flick
yeah.
it up. Look.
Here we go. Rally up.
How you doing, Jake? Jake Can't Games 3000. How's it going? Welcome in. I hope you guys are enjoying your stream and you came back over to here, which is fantastic. My name is Worthy TV. I am a full-time coach, professional coach for Valorant. We're doing a live viewing right now. You recognize me? You recognize me?
Yeah, I wouldn't have an issue with it if this was unrated, but
Armstrong, thank you so much.
Shutting them down.
They pushed all the way through.
oh,
I didn't see. Did you have full flashes there?
he's close left.
I didn't see. Did you have full flashes there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So you banked the flash off the right wall, landed into the corner on the left-hand side as you're moving up before you move up there.
Okay.
Okay. Now the flash doesn't necessarily have to blind someone. The flash just needs to be seen by them. If you see a
Right.
flash, what do? You
look away or run.
You look away. And that gives you more than enough time to be able to move around and play off of.
Player standing. One enemy.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh,
lobbies.
the chat. Oh, win it now. You gotta win it now. What happened? Okay, still playing. Oh god! You think he's there? Jesus Christ! This is so stressful. Ah! No way! What a throw! What a fucking throw! Oh man, who was that? Was that? No, that wasn't Gecko. That was.
It was Phoenix.
Oh no, the Phoenix. No, the Phoenix. It was Sova. It was Sova that peeked
Who?
him first. The one that whiffed on him.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was brutal. Oh man,
Mm.
you're getting stream sniped so hard. Oh, that's terrible. Something to use so you can coach them to get better at the games. I don't have to. So they don't have to cheat to win. Oh, really? Oh man, that's brutal. So these guys who were viewing you were stream sniping you? Come on. Brutal.
Reloading. Blocking sight.
Oh, it's a Spectre, okay.
Light plant.
Consider your ranges with this gun.
One enemy remaining.
You can just hide. You just wait. You take last action here. You just stay alive. Let them feed. Probably heaven. Guess not. Must be saving. Check their money. Yeah, he's probably saving it. He's got to be saving it. They don't have enough money for the next round, so 3, 2, 1. You can flash. Okay, so next
Yeah,
time you can
pop
flash
flash
out.
out.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, flash. Right. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Stanley, I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. Tuesday, not Monday. I don't coach anyone on Mondays. Tomorrow is Easter Monday.
So do I buy up here,
Let's see their money. Probably want to buy up. Yeah, buy up with your team. Phantom Master Race.
or... I'm
Rep
just
those
'cause I'm a
phantoms.
boomer.
Me too. Okay, so then it would be Wednesday for you, Stanley. Oh wow. Oh,
Why was he
that
in
was
that
crazy. That was actually crazy though. The Viper Molly and everything like that. That was actually a good setup by them. Not gonna lie. Did you open with a flash through that wall? I didn't see.
Yes.
You did.
Yes, I
Take it.
did. I just didn't check that corner.
So what you do is, if you got 2 and you're approaching that wall, you right-click one, but you throw one deep as well. Throw one deep and then
Oh,
right-click the
okay.
other one. So as you're running up, you throw it, they look away, and then you right-click the other one, and as they come back to look back again, it's like, ugh.
Last player
Oh, Jesus. Are they going to give it back again? Oh, they're going to give it back again? Oh, no. Oh, man. The Gecko's throwing. No, don't peek! Don't peek! Don't peek!
Don't peek,
He's
don't
not!
peek. Just listen.
No! He's he's throwing! What a toss! Oh my god. What a toss. That was incredible. What the fuck was that? Holy
Okay,
shit.
so I'm just gonna be honest. This is when I start getting in my head because my score is shit. So like,
Hey, listen. The only score that fucking matters right now is the one at the top of the screen. Are you winning right now?
yes.
Okay, then stop looking at your KDA. Fuck that. It's gonna come around, right? You've died on entry a lot of these times, and you needed to die in order for us to win. So these deaths have been high value for you. Okay?
Okay.
Forget this KDA bullshit. Don't change a damn thing. Go towards A, take it. Sewer's not clear. Cool. One's probably heaven in a second here. Never mind. You're good. You can molly that, yep. Call that you're doing that, though. So
Yeah.
that your jet doesn't get absolutely creamed trying to run through. They might be saving in. Press your tab. Take a look.
There might be saving.
It's, yeah, chances to save here. I would go chase them. Hunt them.
No, they're both in defender.
One enemy remaining.
Go right through garage. You might be able to catch them. Right up the window. Flash out through the window. Flash. Go. Works. Oh, Oh, so close to getting him. So close to getting him. It was awesome. So you didn't have to do a damn thing that round. Just ride it out. It's okay. Who cares if you're 1-5?
Alright, they're on econ.
Yep. So what do they like to do when they're in
gonna
eco?
save this round. They're gonna play close, play ratty.
Okay, so if you're gonna go for the knife on sewers, try to land it on the ground before the sewer. So like jump up and throw it on the ground, or throw it close to the wall there. Because if you hit it there, you can hit the people on the A connector as well.
Flashing you guys. Oh,
Enemy spotted.
Flash deep over the site. Flash over the site. Yeah. That's what you want to do. Okay? That way it's line of sight to them. You can just stay here. They could be through mid as well, but that would
rotating
just
through
chill.
B.
I think you hear one behind. Could be wrong.
One in B right now.
It's a Viper. In window. Coming down.
In window, garage.
Just run. Good job. Yeah, you didn't have to commit to that. You could just stay alive as well.
No.
And then you heard one long. Yeah, so there
One
was
long.
one.
Last long. Cubby.
There you are, little shit.
Like when I say my teammate calls are not everything in this game, they just say laughing and say shit like "stay hard stuck." Well, I mean, Bob, just mute them. Just mute them. Like they're just trying to fuck with you. People do this outside the game as well. It's not just in Valorant. Like people will mess with you all the time. Like when I'm in a
I have
bowling
ult. We
league on
can
Monday
push onto
nights,
A pretty quick
and
through sewers.
they will always like haze and just like tease you and stuff like that. So don't
I'll
even
knife
worry about
it.
it.
Going quick.
Crosshair placement. Okay, probably backside. Swing hard. Oh, you hear him in the corner. See him in the corner. Oh, he's up in the
Thought it was my teammate. Sorry.
It's okay. It's alright. One thing I might recommend you do is change the color of the enemies.
Reloading.
Yeah, try setting them to yellow and see if that helps.
I forget where it is.
And I think you lose frames if you go windowed full screen. Now that I saw that, but we can change that later.
Yeah, I can do that right now. It's not.
Match general, I think it is. Match general. Sorry, and then go down. Enemy. There you go. Perfect. Try that. See if that helps. What type of agent do I main? Games. I need to see how you play to know that answer. I have no idea.
One in garage. Close.
Close too. Yep.
Can flash through.
Ugh.
It was a hard angle to see.
Could you be in behind that wall on your left? Can you check it, please? Like behind you. Against the double doors, it's fine, never mind.
One enemy remaining. Reloading. Flawless.
So, right behind the door on the left-hand side?
Right there.
Yeah, because there's a Viper wall that was really weird. And I thought, oh man, what if he's like sitting in that corner right now?
Yeah, I didn't think of it, but you're talking about right there.
It's very rare that I ever see a Viper on this map. So like, when I see shit like that, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm doing nothing. Like, I feel like I'm getting carried.
No, you're not. You're doing everything that you need to do. Okay. The only thing I would say is that you want to try to time your flashes a little bit better because you threw that way too late. Just say I'm flashing 3, 2, 1, flashing through door 3, 2, 1, right? And just do it. I typically don't, but this is like an odd exception.
Nothing sewers.
That's usually all VOD review. So we did a VOD review already. So this is now just like an additional.
Flashing Sova, 3, 2, 1.
Pop flash shirt.
Flashing out, 3, 2, 1.
Right click. Good.
Spike down B.
In hell.
Okay, so you did everything that you needed to do there. It's just your Sova wasn't reacting properly, so everything was good there. So you just keep doing what you're doing there. I would say follow me in. Follow me in. I'm flashing. Ready, Sova? 3, 2, 1. Just to remind them to do the right thing at that point. Yeah, nervousness, yeah. Yeah, the chat was like, oh god, what if he's in that corner? Because nobody cleared it. Sad boy icon, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you.
I should be planning open, but oh well.
They need to watch my content for that. Okay, if Sticky Monster goes in the corner, he could win this. Oh no, not that corner. You could go in a worthy corner here. That would be amazing. Oh, this is winnable. This is winnable. What's he doing sitting with a flash out?
Long.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Holy shit, I love watching this.
Gold lobbies, man.
Oh, man.
Round in the half.
You're doing everything that you need to do in order for your team to be successful here. You're not being carried. You're doing just fine.
It's so hard to fucking rationalize that.
Stop looking at it. Look, it's 9-2.
I have
everything
to hit
that you
tab,
need
though.
to do, everything that you need to do to make this a 9-2 has been happening, right? You're filling your role right now. You're filling your role.
Also, I didn't think the Viper would have been there because I knifed it.
Thank you so much, Sad Boy. I wasn't looking for the Viper. I thought it was going to be a Sova in that one round because you did see him. Sad Boy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. I will do those push-ups in a second.
I can flash in. 3, 2, 1.
Many enemies B. Enemy spotted B.
Oh, I should have reset the. Too used to spraying right now.
It's okay. It's because you're pressuring yourself to get frags. Just relax,
Yeah.
right? Remember, it's 9-2 right now. We're good. Can you
Sage, you have
calm?
bomb?
Can you calm? Yeah, thank God. Like, can you calm the Sage to start doing something smart? Like, dear God, this rank is rough, man.
No one's watching window.
One enemy remaining.
Good job, guys.
There we go. Good.
Yeah, I am being pressured to frag. It's 100%.
By who?
Why?
Oh, you by
Myself.
yourself? Yeah, don't.
Myself. Yep.
Don't. You're on defense now. The way that you've been playing, you're going to be just fine on defense. Don't overpeak things. All you got to do is just relax. You win. At the end of the day, if you go 13-2, that's going to be good RR. Right? It is what it is. Sometimes you got to let someone else be the guy. Right? Or the girl. Let them be the guy. Let them be the girl.
I guess the thing that confuses me, right, like playing this game is I'm still having the entry, so why am I not just playing like Neon or Jet or like a fragger for myself, like an entry for myself?
You
know
could
what I
if you
mean?
want. You could if you want. But in this situation, the only time you become an actual entry or going in is when you have your ult. If they're going to make you do it on a
One
normal
window.
circumstance, that might be just your spacing.
We don't need to play aggressive.
Reloading.
Still
would-
pushing A long, Sova. I'm gonna rotate. I'm not watching B.
Yeah, shift over. Yeah.
Reloading.
Might be going C. They killed Sage.
I think they're gonna commit to A.
I'm playing off your contacts, Sova and Jet.
Okay, get out
Nothing
of here.
sewers.
Get out of here.
Probably C. Still not watching B.
Exactly.
Jet, I can
Syntax.
flash you. 3, 2, 1, flashing.
Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay, so throw it high over the building, so
Okay.
it line of sights them, so she can path in. Okay. Can you go to your map really quick? Just press M. Oh, never mind. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're in the game. My bad. I thought you were dead for some reason. My bad. Sorry, dude. For some reason, I thought you were dead.
Yeah,
okay,
you
so
mean throw it like this.
so click the map for me, where you were standing in CT spawn. Click the
So
map.
I was right here. Or no, I was right here. I need to throw
Yeah,
it over
so
this
you
corner.
flash it over that corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way she doesn't have to turn away from it.
Yeah. That was my bad, Jet. That was a bad flash.
Knife deployed.
4A.
Suppressed.
Could be middle as well.
I'm gonna wrap mid.
Just go for it. No fear here. Go for it.
I'm pushing.
Yeah, they forced last time too.
Oh, on the right! I didn't see him.
Oh no! I'm like on the right.
Oh, I thought it was the box.
Player standing.
I'm just not focusing. Nice shot.
Every round is a brand new game. This is what you need to tell yourself. Every round is a brand new game. When you press tab, what are you looking at?
Econ.
That's all that matters. Econ and the alt. Every round's a brand new game from this point on. Reset. Refocus. Don't force anything you don't have to.
Jet, I'm gonna play C.
Shutting them down.
3C, 3C.
So flash is going to be thrown in front of the... Not quite like that. It can be thrown in front of the elevator on the right hand side so you can peek out with them.
Watching that, he has garage.
They're communicating a little bit, sevens, but not too much.
Spike planted.
You're ready for a fight here.
Knife deployed. One suppressed. Flash.
Run right up. Oh. Do you want to save here?
Tango down. Cancel.
Save. Don't push it, Omen, don't push it. Let's just get guns and save.
Last player standing.
He doesn't have a good gun. That's fine.
I wanted to do damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
We gotta pick to move in. Got it?
So just make sure you can buy the following round.
Yeah.
So here's what I want you to do. Throw a knife towards C. If there's nothing there, I want you to push right down. Start flanking. Because you're on a hero buy right now, so there's no risk. So if you get nothing on this knife, just go for it.
Destroy them.
Take some
Even
space.
though I can't buy next round completely.
As long as you can buy next round, you're fine.
Suppress it.
They're out
Okay.
garage, on grass.
You can stay C long. You can stay C long. They're taking C. Yeah. Careful, they might clear you here. Take your time. Wait for the bomb to start clicking. Check now.
Flash.
Spike planted.
Joke's over. You're dead. Target 86.
So rocket scientist on the flash, just peek. You were good.
Okay. Okay.
You're there to stop the plants, and then from there you can play the bomb from that spot. It's good that you take space there, though. Like, that was good. Like, you had full control over long, and they assumed that that they were safe there. They weren't. So it's perfect. That's the kind of way that you want to play. It's too bad that your jet died like instantaneously, though. Okay, so now you should be able to buy fully.
Nope. I don't know why I had so. Oh, it's because I didn't die last round. Oh.
So buy what you can. Buy what you can.
Knife deployed. One suppressed.
One long.
I don't like his starting position here.
Viper Wally.
No. No. Good, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Okay, go, go, go. Good, good, good.
Nice pick. Good lurk.
Spike down A.
Spike down.
4v3, 4v3.
Play off me, Sage.
You don't have to do this, don't have to do this, don't have to do it. Number situation?
I mean, we had the advantage there until I peeked.
Yeah. So that one was just like, don't have to do this, don't have to do this. We could wait.
30 seconds left.
See.
Revealing area.
Here.
Spike planted.
Here.
Last player standing.
You also had the opportunity to ask for a heal as well.
Yeah.
So in that one you were looking for a kill, we didn't have to. That could have been stats bothering you again, possibly.
One enemy
I think. Nah, it's not that I think. My thought was I'm 20 HP and I wanted to get a trade.
Yeah. If we're in even playing field, for sure.
Feels
But you're ahead of the game right there with the 4v2 or 4v3, so
yeah.
they're looking for that kind of play. They want that. We need to get buying with our team here. So finally we gotta buy, I think.
Yeah. Stage keep by Jet. Never mind. Oh, he did. Okay.
So the other thing too, you can throw a flash left click to the right side in front of the elevator on the metal. So the metal on the right. When people are peeking into you.
Nothing
So if they're
see.
going into sight. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
What I'm saying here, chat, so you can see, is you can throw one right here. So
I
right
can't play C
there,
again.
and then you can peek
I
out
don't know
with
why I
it.
rotated off.
Okay.
Could be mid.
Enemy spotted mid. Reloading.
Knifing mid.
Suppress it.
Big kill. 3, 3, 3. Go, 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 go. Rotate,
3,
rotate,
8,
rotate,
3.
rotate, rotate. Rotate, rotate, rotate. We gotta get more active on the movement.
I'm going flank.
We're getting overrun by numbers here.
Play time.
Yep.
They gotta play bomb.
Spike planted.
I'm on flank. I'm on flank. Just play your
Bro.
Last
Fuck.
player
I
standing.
was looking at the minimap.
Yeah, there was a timing that you missed on the rotation. As soon as you saw 3 towards there and you looked at your timer, you would know that's like, okay, they had to be committing to A at this point, right? It's like 40 seconds left in the round. They got to be going in there. So it's like, just give her.
I'm costing us this game.
No, you're not. Stop saying that. Stop that right now. Every round's a brand new game. Say it.
Everyone's a brand new game.
Fuck your score. Fuck your score. I'm serious right now. Forget that shit. Cut it out. I don't give a fuck what your score is. I don't remember what your score is. Don't even press tab. I don't remember what it is. Nobody cares. Right? Focus on this round. Stop doing that. Very serious here. I was legitimately pissed off there.
We have to knife the whole garage.
You hear a bunch. Come on, hear a bunch, hear a bunch. Call it out.
See long still?
There's one outside grass.
They're
right
still
here.
long.
Get your crosshair on a good spot. Crosshair on a spot. There you go. Good. When he does this, he could be peeked out on.
Mid, mid, mid. One C long. Out on grass.
30 seconds left.
No, don't hide, hide.
Echoes out on grass. Planting B.
Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
Okay, what do you think we need to do here?
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die.
I don't know.
Let's win and get out of here.
Stop being so aggressive. I don't know.
You're definitely searching for frags again. It's definitely one of the things, right? You're definitely searching for frags, but I want you to like play an angle that you can escape from, because the angles that you're choosing right now, with you being behind that door, if they come through on you, you're dead.
Yeah.
So just have a spot where you can fall back on.
Let me double up the info there. Paper wall A. They just
You
drop
hear the
bomb
bomb.
A long.
Crosshair placement where you're standing here.
They're setting up A long. They're falling back.
It's going to be to C. Just gambles over C. Gamble towards C. Gamble towards C. Run, run, run.
You're by yourself, Sova.
30 seconds left.
I can flash you, Jet. 3, 2, 1.
One jumped in the window. One jumped in the window.
One in window. Gecko hit 80.
10 seconds left. Last player standing. Spike planted.
Got diamond 2 last night? Nice, Karen. Way to go. That's awesome. Way to go.
A fine death.
This is the perfect spot for you to be, because we wanted to play more rounds anyway. What's everyone saying in the game right now?
Nothing.
Keep the comms up. What do you want to work on this game? What do you want to focus on? What's the skill that we want to focus on right now?
Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
I'm not sure.
I want you to work on crosshair placement. You're going to focus on crosshair placement. That's the only thing that matters, okay? Everyone in chat knows you're gonna win this game, right? Everyone in chat knows you're gonna win this game. You're meant to win this fucking game. Pick a spot that we want to play.
Do you think we could just wall B? One A. Nothing in sewers.
Spike planted.
Good job.
Last player standing.
I'm going for defuse.
You're alone. Good try. Good try. The flash was really good. The flash was really good. Like, you actually, like, set that up pretty good.
Let's go.
That fight.
I got things to do.
I just feel like I don't want to be playing A because Sova's already there and it's a waste of double information. Like, but I don't know where to play because
All you gotta do is shoot them in the head. Don't worry about that stuff. Just shoot them in the head. Just play back, play on default. Do some jump spotting of the long. Jump spotting. You know how to do that? There you go, good. That's all I gotta do. Throw some knives down there if you want, get some information. Okay, so you hear people towards C. Give that call.
C. At least one. I killed knife.
That nade was for frags. It's not for it. The nade is not for frags. The nade is for zoning. He can't hear me right now, chat, so that's good. They've given up so much fucking space on A. They're just asking to lose. Sova's fucking us right now. Wish I could say more.
Nothing at C anymore.
It's probably A. It's probably A, and Sova's gonna give us the whole fucking site.
Viper wall up.
Yeah. They're breaking stuff towards A. You're gonna have to push through mid and start flanking on them. So, balls out. Let's do this because they're gonna take A. Yeah, fucking Sova, man. Fucking Sova.
Spike planted.
That's right. When you peek that angle, make sure it's a straight line because that's the threat angle again, right? So,
Yep.
Standing.
your Sova in his positioning set that up for us to loot this round. So it's like as soon as that dart was broken and you saw that on the minimap, it's like instantaneously I gotta get right back into the flank right away.
Match point.
Don't get shot. Human brains are hard to replace.
They're so fucking rich.
So the nade, he threw the nade into Cubby hoping he would kill someone. What he needs to do is throw the nade on the entrance when they're about to execute, so you can hold them back for a few more seconds. It's purely for zoning. If he gets a kill
Nice one
because of
at
it, as an addition, that's great. It's too wide on these
I'm
peaks.
falling back. I can't take it. Sage, can I get a heal?
Healing you.
Repairing. Grenade. Flashbang.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted C. Ult is ready.
Totally winnable. Two on site, one site.
Last player standing.
One suppressed.
I mean, I have to...
Oh,
Good
why am
try.
I so bad?
Good try. You gotta stop saying that shit to yourself, man. You gotta stop saying that. Like, you did nothing wrong on offense. There was nothing wrong there. There was a lot of opportunity on defense. But that's also the nature of playing in a ranked match, right? Because people don't know how to play the map properly. So there's a lot there's a lot of constructive stuff here. What was good about that game? Stop. What was good about that game? What would you do really well in that game? What was one thing you did really well in that game?
I don't know. I entry'd well a couple times, I guess.
Okay. Which bomb site? What did it look like? How did it feel like?
I flashed through the Viper wall.
Mhm.
My Sova just didn't follow me, but like I played it well. I pushed through when I needed to push through. I flashed myself in.
Okay, cool. What is one thing you learned? What's something that you learned out of that round or that game?
I'm overthinking the game still.
What does that mean exactly? In what situation were you overthinking things?
In every situation, I'm trying to play chess with myself still, and I'm trying to predict what people are doing instead of just playing up based off the information I have.
Well, let's look over the VOD really quick. I mostly want to look at defense because I think you did pretty well on the offense, to be honest. The frags just didn't come your way on the situation, a lot of it. So you didn't have a lot of opportunity. The one thing I will say to this is that there's going to be games like that, right? And it's so important for you to say to yourself that every single round is a brand new game, no matter what happens, right? I learned this in a game called curling. You ever curled before?
I'm very familiar with it, but no, I've never actually curled.
Okay, so you know how the game has ends, right? Every single,
yes.
There's like ends on it. There are some games that we had where the enemy team or the other team was scoring a massive amount of points on us, and it was almost like how you reacted a little bit, where it's like, oh fuck, I'm not doing well, right? And then like, you're trying to find different things that you're doing to like justify why it isn't going your way. Same thing happened to me when I was playing in curling, right? And I was competing. It's like we would be down like 8 points, like, well, fuck, it's over. The funny thing was is that I learned this lesson from one of my teachers or my coaches. He was playing with us at the time. And he's just like, no, every end is a brand new game. It's like, we just need to worry about winning this particular game, right? We can't control the past. You can't control what happened before. All you can do is focus on what you can do right now. Like, for example, that flash in, that was really good. Like, everything that you did there on that play was great. You actually set your teammate up to be able to get a trade on the Phoenix. Look at this, 2v1 situation. We're now on site. So it's very easy for us to say, well, our stats are really bad right now. We just died, right? Now I'm on 1-5. But if you didn't die there, you wouldn't have set up that trade. You wouldn't have set up this chance for this 1v2 to go our way, right? We very well should win this round at this point, right? So that being said, you start a brand new round. So you let go of anything that happened in the previous game, and now you're just focused on what do I need to do on this game to be successful, right? That's all that matters.
I guess the difference is like role plays into that mindset for me, because if I'm on entry this game and I'm 1-5, but we get that trade there, I'm happy. I broke site, like I did my job. I entered the site. If I get a frag, like great, but if not, like whatever. But I'm not the entry, I'm the initiator. Like my utility is more important if I'm alive, I guess. So it's the same way I look at like controller, sentinel, like every role like has I don't know how to say it any differently. Like
a value system.
Yeah, like there's a value system, right? Like
I get that. But at the same time, you're going in and someone's trading you. So as long as someone gets traded on you, that's fine. Like, if we're talking about the overall FPS right now, we're just thinking about that trade. That's all that matters. Don't overthink the utility right now. We're still playing in a low rank. Later on, when we get up higher, and we get up to like Ascendant 2, something like that, then that will start playing a bigger factor. Right now, I think you're overthinking the util right now. Just literally just play the FPS. Just shoot people. Stay with the shooting people. Keep it simple, and then it's all gonna flow for you. Okay, let's go into the defense. Because the defense is an important part to look at.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think the Viper would have been there because I knifed it.
Thank you so much, Dad Boy. Well, see, like this entire time, I'm like just chilling. I'm like he's doing fine.
I wasn't looking for the Viper. I thought it was going to be a Sova.
Yeah, I am being pressured to frag. It's 100%.
By who?
Why?
Oh, you by yourself? Yeah, don't.
Myself. Yep.
Don't. You're on defense now. The way that you've been playing, you're going to be just fine on defense. Don't overpeak things. It was 10-2.
Like,
yes.
we shouldn't have lost this game.
At the end of the day, if you go 13-2, that's going to be good RR, right? That is what
10-2.
it
We
is.
shouldn't have lost this.
You just say that right now? So, we shouldn't have lost this game. All right.
Sometimes you
We need to change the mindset again.
right? Or the girl.
All right. It's not about the result. It's not about the result. It's about what we take out of it. Regardless of a winner or loss. It's what we take out of the round. What do we take out of the game? Right? Let's learn something about the game. You could if you want. You could if you want. But in this situation, the only time you become an actual entry or going in is when you have your ult. If they're going to make you do it on a normal circumstance, that might be just your spacing.
We don't need to play aggressive.
The point I was going to make on the entry part is that regardless of what role you're in, whenever you go into the site, someone's probably going to eat it. You were eating it more often than everyone else. Right?
And I'm fine with that when I'm on an entry. I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that that's my job is to eat it. But when I'm not on entry, it's like, that's not my job to do that. Like, that's how I feel. Which
anyone can die. Anyone can die, though. I don't think it's anyone's job to actually die, but...
Still pushing A long, Sova. I'm gonna rotate. I'm not watching B.
Yeah, shift over. Yeah.
Might be going C. They killed Sage.
I think they're gonna commit A. I definitely shouldn't have talked to you at all. That's another thing.
Context, Sova and Jet.
That's why I normally don't do live coaching.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay, get out of here.
Sewers.
Get out of here.
Probably C. Still not watching B.
Exactly.
Jet, I can flash you.
Yeah, so
2, 1, flash
first
over the
thing,
top.
Yeah, so you flash over the top of this wall, of this building, and then it'll basically go behind them, right? So, this one here doesn't enable them, whereas if you throw over here in behind this wall, then you're good to go. She can move in, all right? That'll take time with the KJ stuff. Throw it high over the building, so it line of sights them, so she can path in. Okay.
Yeah, you told me to hit my map here, and I'm like, why am I hitting map?
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I thought you. For some reason, I thought you were dead. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know why I'm thinking that.
Sorry, you're reading the game. My bad.
So I'm like, my bad.
Like, God, watching that disappoints me so much. I should have had that
I
kill.
thought you were dead.
I was distracting you the whole time. It's my fault.
I know, but like, that's no excuse
wait,
for not
you just
killing
have
that
to turn
Phoenix
away from
there.
it?
Yeah. That was my bad, Jet. That was a bad flash.
New game, I've come back so many times as I have. Well, on Haven, you can come back so fast, right? Like, it's just like, if you don't keep the momentum going, fuck, man, Haven could be tough at a low rank.
4A.
Could be middle as well.
I'm gonna rat mid.
Just go for it in these rounds. Just go for it, right?
No fear.
You're on eco. If you die, you die. It's whatever.
I'm pushing.
Like, you holding back there is a sign that you want to get a frag, as opposed to want to win the round. Do you know what I mean? Like, this was, for me, was like you protecting your KDA.
Trying to improve it, you mean? Yeah.
Protect it. You don't want to get another death. Right? Like, improving it would be the same thing.
I'm gonna rat
right? Because you're like, oh, I'm gonna be able to get one kill if they won by me. It's like, well, they're taking A. Let's just gamble because you're on eco right now. Push right through. Let's see what we can generate here. Just go for it. No fear here. Go for it.
I'm pushing.
Yeah, they forced last time too.
On the right. I saw the corner of his leg there.
Oh no! I'm like on the right. But see, that was a good fight for you too, right? Like, if you hit them in the shoe there, you're good.
I thought it was the box.
You can. Let's move ahead. We need to get you to work on your jump spotting as well.
Yeah,
that we can do off stream.
Yeah, it's not something I'm as comfortable with.
Alfie, how you doing, Alfie? Thanks so much for the prime sub. Appreciate you, my friend. Good to see you. Man, Alfie, it's been a while since we've done a session. How are the games going for you?
Inside, so you can peek out with them.
Okay, so another point I was going to make is I brought it up in the game. This right here, this wall. you bounce a flash here to land right here. As it pops, you can peek out. So if they're in sight, it's easier for you to like hit that. Let me show you the visual again so you can see. Literally like that. Okay, so it bounces here, lands here, and pops.
So what do you
And
like
if
bounce it off the ground?
You could, yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then if someone's there, easy kill, right? If they're out in the open like this.
Yeah. I also didn't see that Omen smoked it, so it was a bad pop flash from
The other
me.
one that I do often is like this. It bounces over here and I peek.
Okay.
Okay. Either one's fine. The right click you did there will flash you, so it's not going to be as effective. Still doing dumb shit, Alfie? Hey, listen, we all get there at some point. Okay. All right, let's keep watching.
Three C.
So flashes can be thrown in front of the, not quite like that. It can be thrown in front of the elevator on the right hand side, so you can peek out with them. There's one point where you throw your nade into cubby. It's later on.
Mm-hmm.
And your nade should be used as a zoning tool. So for example, let's say they explode on you through the smoke, right? You're like, shit, I can't get away. You toss it right here to prevent them from pushing that side for a little bit. And you can flash, you can do all that good stuff. You're communicating the entire time while they're trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
There's Stewie 2K, Kieran, the smoke criminal. You ready for a fight here? So I think you ended up in the following round. You saved this round, I think, right?
Yeah, I saved this round. Mm-hmm.
So I think you ended up overbuying here.
I just don't know why I had such little money.
Because you only get $1,000, yeah. So 1,700, yeah. So you needed to. There,
no
that's as far
armor.
as you can go. Yeah, but you're hero buying this. You're holding onto this a hero, so you can't afford to buy here. So this is another good learning.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, make sure you can buy the following round. You only have $50, so the next round you only gonna have.
Yeah, usually
24.
I always try and have
Dude,
4150 is what I aim to have.
There, I want you to push right down. Start flanking.
Alfie. Aaron, how's it going? Aaron, how's it going?
Nothing on this knife.
Alfie says, I pride myself in not being a Christmas present anymore. Exactly.
Take
That's
some
good.
space.
Don't give gifts. Don't give gifts away.
As long as you can buy next round, you're fine.
Living the dream, Aaron. Living the dream.
Oh yeah, and this is when I shouldn't have flashed myself. They're out garage, on grass.
You can stay C long. You can stay C long. They're taking C. Yeah. There's no way they check this. Like, they're just firing
Careful, they're not
shots
clear.
here just for the fuck of it, I think.
Take your time. Wait for the bomb to start clicking.
Now you just peek once the bomb starts clicking.
Check now.
Now, yeah, just literally just kill the bomb planter, and that could be huge impact because now you have the bomb down.
Yeah. I flashed because I thought they'd be looking at me because they were popping shots, so I was like, okay, I need to flash this.
So, rocket scientist,
We
on
are-
flash. Just peek. You were good.
Okay.
Kind of way that you want to play. It's too bad that your jet died. Like, we
Throw
are
it
Lydia.
somewhere
Oh shit,
to
my
put-
bad. Move forward. Man.
One long.
How could we get you out of the mental for frags? Because like, look at the situation right here, right? If they run into C right now, you have no way of escaping. You're kind of hoping that they're not going to check you and that you're going to get one kill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's no escape from the spot. I don't like his starting position here.
Viper Wally.
No. Okay, so the one benefit of playing a spot like this is that there is a chance that they won't check you. But as soon as you throw a flash like that, now they know you're there for sure, right? You give away your positioning.
Which
So
is
now
why I
it's-
moved after the smoke.
Yeah, which is why I was begging you, please get out of here. Get out of here. Right. Good. Okay, so what you can do to benefit from practicing with KO here is thinking about where you can toss your flashes. We talked about that one over there. There's one behind the back wall that can bounce in front of the front sight. Like, anything like that is pretty good. Just take your time to like practice this in the custom. This would be a really good takeaway for you.
Nice pick. Good lurk.
So the wall's up right now. You can ask for a
Spike
heal.
down.
Okay, situation. Numbers wise, what are we doing?
4v3.
Over 3. What should we do?
Fall back and play for bomb since we had bomb down on A.
4v3. 4v3.
Play off me, Sage.
You don't have to do this. Don't have to do this. Don't have to do it. Number situation. Listen,
we had
listen.
the
I'm not
advantage there,
mad.
but I peeked.
I'm just disappointed.
No, I know. You're frustrated
So that one was just
like
don't
that
have to do this,
I'm
don't have to
playing
do
for
this.
frags when I shouldn't be
Okay,
playing
wait.
for frags.
No.
Because you can tell.
So what is the key here? What do we need to do to get you off this mindset? Because it's actually very similar to my TikTok. This is my TikTok. Do you see my TikTok today?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh yes, let's show off the TikTok, chat. Let's show off the TikTok. I fucking love this TikTok. This is such a good TikTok. It's a W TikTok. Oh god, this is a W TikTok. Hang on one second. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up here, chat. This is gonna be exciting. Who hasn't seen the TikTok today? Fuck, I put so much work into this TikTok. Oh my god. Bad news. You're on the bottom of the scoreboard. What do? Do you crawl into a corner and cry? Or do you brush yourself off, take it on the chin, and move forward? Being bottom is actually not a bad place to be. It allows you to lie down, relax, and just enjoy the ride. But seriously, bottom fragging and top fragging is a concept and fear that was placed in your head by another player who had performance anxiety issues. This is not your fear, it's their fear. You simply adapted it as yours. Don't believe me? Let's run an experiment. Put your grandma on Valorant. Tell me if she understands the concept between top fragging and bottom fragging. See if she actually gives a shit. There's a difference between healthy fear and unhealthy fear. In this case, the fear is completely overrated. I want you to name 5 of the last games you played without looking at your career and tell me what your KDA was. Can you even remember what it is? Can your teammates remember what it is? Can your opponents remember what it is? Well, then at the end of the day, this fear is unwarranted. Bad news. Cool?
Yeah, it's not that I don't understand that. There's just this mental dam that prevents it from being something that, like, I can say it to myself and I can hear it said, but having it actually click when I'm in the moment and things are going on, there's a disconnect. Because at the end of the day, like, in this game, when I see I have 5 kills, I'm costing the game because I'm not fragging harder. Like, I'm a detriment to my team at this point because I'm not contributing to either damage or, like, just evening numbers. Like, that is on me. That is not on my teammates to pick up that slack for me.
Okay,
I
so
have,
let's
like, you know what I mean?
okay, so let's break this down then, okay? So what would be the ideal situation if you were on the scoreboard right now? Where would you want to be?
As KO, I'd like to see myself like 10 kills, 12 deaths, like
In terms of your
10
position,
assists.
in terms of your position on the scoreboard, where do you want to be?
I don't know, like middle of the pack, like third,
You
fourth.
just want to be middle? You don't want to be the best in the world?
No, because I'm not good enough to be best in the world, and I understand that.
No,
Like,
no, no,
I'm
no,
not.
no.
I'm
You're
not a
going to
fragger.
You're going to be. You're going to be. Stop saying that, okay? First of all, do you want to be top frag or not? Just say it.
Yes, it feels nice to be top fragger.
Okay, cool. So you want to be top fragger. That's where you want to be, right? Perfect.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is top fragging overrated?
It only just shows you can shoot well. It doesn't.
Mm.
It says nothing about how, like, because you can top frag and lose the game.
Potentially.
It just,
Yeah, that could be one thing, right? Is it possible that you're going to put other people into a sorry state in their own mind? Like, for example, how you were feeling the entire time? Because maybe that Jet was hogging a bunch of frags that you could totally had.
no, I don't see it that way.
You don't say it that way?
No.
No? Is it possible that you'll have a big target on your back? Is it possible that you're going to put yourself under more stress to try to maintain it?
Yes.
Right? How else is there? How else is it overrated? Chat, help him out. See a TikTok about this? Yeah, I've actually done a TikTok on this a long time ago. How else is it overrated?
I don't know. Like, overrated? I don't know,
Overrated.
it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, because to me, I laugh at people who frag out on other teams because I'm like, oh, they're probably smurfing or they're doing it because they can't improve at their own rating, and so they have to like come and like kill us like baddies. Like,
Well, that's
to make them
another
feel
good
good
one.
about themselves.
Well, that's
Like,
another good one, right? So, is it possible that you're gonna paint a picture on yourself that people are gonna actually like start thinking and envy about you? Maybe they're gonna start hating on you for it. Is that possible? Because you just did,
Yeah.
right?
I had a
lot of
chamber the other
information.
day who op crushed, dropped 39 kills on the opposing team, and then I matched him on my team the next game, and he got 2, and we lost terribly because he couldn't op on the map. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, kills only prove a very small level of skill set.
There is a TikToker that did this a long time ago.
I probably saw it. I just don't remember it.
It's a really old one, so you might not have seen it.
I've scrolled through most of your TikToks.
It's in my jeez. This one I really want to find for you because it just hits on every point that we're trying to talk about. I think it's worthy top frag, but this is all about like why fragging is over. Ah, here we go.
Is top fragging in Valorant overrated? Well, watch the end of this video and give me your opinion in the comment section. How is top fragging overrated?
Because it makes you push where you don't need to, or take like unnecessary risks.
Might it create an invisible layer of pressure to maintain that scoreline time game?
100,000%. Not playing the objective.
Definitely, you're going to be overextending on certain things. Might you be the target of envy on your team because you're taking their frag? Does it put a target on your back? Do people start looking at you as being number one, let's kill him, and focus on you, so that's maybe there's more pressure on your back to stay alive? Might it be possible that your teammates put their feet up and relax and say, hey, this guy's going to carry me, and maybe they're not going to pull their load, and then all of a sudden things fall apart? It's overrated, in my opinion, to be a top fragger. What is underrated is spreading the wealth. Sometimes it's so much better to just prop our teammates up and make them be the heroes in their own story. Is top fragging in Valorant over?
Okay, that's some examples. Can you think of anything else that would potentially be like a detriment for you being a top fragger?
I mean, it would hurt your mental just as
You
much
also
if
have
you
the
top
option
frag
to
and end up
heal.
losing the game because you're like, why couldn't I carry? I mean, that happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
I'll top frag a game
So,
and
in that one
we'll
you were
lose still, and I'll
looking
be
for
like,
a kill,
man,
you
what
didn't
more
have
could
to.
I have done? And it
That could have been
screws with my
stats
mental. Like,
following you again.
there should have been more I could have been doing.
So
Kinda
it can
like Atlas carrying the world.
so it could be a double-edged sword either way, right?
Yeah.
All right. In fact, when you were bottom fragger, you actually did the same thing as if you would have been a top fragger too sometimes, right? Because you're like, okay, I got to look for more kills so I can maintain this thing, maintain the score line. There's a hidden pressure, right? Team doesn't focus up and we lose because we're all being, well, exactly, right? How many times have you played a game where it's like 10-2? Let's say, for example, you're the Jet in this group, okay? 10-2, and you're going 19-12. Things are going incredibly well. And then all of a sudden you start losing all the rounds, right? Maybe you're not fragging as much as you were on the last round or the last half, and now your team isn't ready to be able to make those frags either. So it's like, okay, now everything's falling apart all of a sudden. Right, so
Yeah, but I don't blame the Jet though, right? Like, I guess I'm weird like
I don't
that.
blame
like,
the Jet. I don't blame anyone. I blame the team. It's a group. It's a group effort. The reason why we lost is because we don't know how to play defense on the entire map, like the entire team. We're not playing to take map control. We're not taking any space. We're playing way back. Like, if there's anyone to naturally blame, if we're gonna blame anyone, like the Sova for a lot of this half was completely fucking us. Like, there was no space taken at all. But I also don't blame them. This is also a group, right? So we need to be actively coming for those things too. It's like, hey, can we watch this? Can we watch that? Right? That is more impact than you going through and just having top frag, right? I actually got like legitimately pissed off at you for a second there.
No, I understand
You're
it.
definitely searching for frags again.
You act like I don't get mad at myself at my own mental. Like, I know I'm doing it, and it pisses me off that I do it, but I don't know how to break it.
So what I'd recommend is figuring out a mantra for yourself, like figuring out something that you can say to yourself to get you out of this situation, right? Would you say it's anger that's bothering you the most on this situation?
No, it's disappointment. Like, I'm just disappointed in myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I hold myself to a higher standard. Like, I know I can be better, and I know I can play better than what I'm playing. Because I've done it. We've all had it. We've dropped those, like, 30 bomb games and stuff like that, and we've just felt really good about our shot and the way we're playing. So, like, I know it's in there, and I definitely have my games where I pop off and ace and stuff like that. And it's like, I know it's there, but then when more of my games are like this than the other way, it's just disappointment sets in. It's like, like, why are you sucking so much? Like, hit your shots. Like, stop missing.
You're not a perfect player either, though, right? Like, you got to have these kinds of games in order to enjoy the ones that you end up winning as well, right? It's got to happen. You can't be 100% perfect every single time.
You're definitely searching for frags, but
Yeah.
I want you to like play an angle.
But my ratio should be I should be good more than I'm bad, I guess, is the way I look at it. Right now, it doesn't feel that way. I feel like I play worse more than I play good.
How many hours have you played in total?
I looked at it recently. Let me check. I think it was like 200 hours.
200 hours in comp in total?
Yeah, I mostly only play comp.
Okay, so you've got 100 hours played. If you cut
Yeah,
it
no.
too. You've heard me talk about this before, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Divide it. Yeah.
So you need to lose a lot more. You need to lose a lot more until it doesn't hurt anymore.
Oh, even less. I've played 128 hours in competitive.
Okay, so it's not about mental anymore. You have an unfair expectation of yourself. Completely unfair.
Yes,
Right.
I do. Yes.
Like, for me to jump back into the game, having not played for 2 years, my expectation is that I'm not going to hit Radiant right away. Right? I actually have told people it'll take me probably about 3 months of like constant practice if I really wanted to do it. Right? Because I haven't touched the game consistently for a very long time. So I can't have that unhealthy expectation that I'm going to jump right into Radiant right away. In fact, when I first got competitive, and I just finished playing with some pros, right? Scrim. And I went into competitive. I think I've told this story a million times. Guess what rank they gave me?
Like bronze or silver?
Yeah, bronze 3, silver 1 is what I started out at, right? And it was very, it definitely pissed me off in the moment, but I said for a second, I'm like, well, hang on. I know where I'm supposed to be. I know I'm going to get there. It's a matter of time, right? I had to put the time into it, right? Clearly, I'm missing some form of lesson in this moment, right? So, thank you, Armstrong. I'll crack my back really quick. So, I need to accept where the game is putting me, where the universe is putting me, and just go and ride that wave for right now until I figured it out, right? Now, in your case, how many hours have you played a Counter-Strike?
I can actually tell you that. I don't know off the top of my head. I've logged 220.
220.
Yeah.
Okay, Moose. Don't take this the wrong way. You're a baby at this, man.
Oh, I know. It
You're
takes
still
like
young,
500
man.
hours to even be considered like experience, like average.
I would say
at the
even
game.
more. Probably 1,000, 2,000. Honestly.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it depends on what you're comparing to. If you're talking about the general population, maybe 500 for sure.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about like comparing to like pros and stuff, like
Oh
maybe
yeah, no, I'm not
2,000.
talking pros. Like you can't say you truly like, and
This nade was
like
too
you
deep.
know the game. Yeah. That nade
Yeah.
was too deep. Okay. Until you play like 500 hours.
Yeah.
Is usually what I aim for. Play per wall A.
So again, in this situation,
Stage drop
the
bomb,
nade is a zoning tool. It's not a fragging
where you're
tool.
standing here.
When you threw this nade, you threw it into cubby with, I think, the expectation or hope that you're going to hit someone and kill someone.
Setting up A long.
Right? What you should
Yeah,
be
because they
doing,
hadn't pushed it. Yeah.
what you should be doing is they're trying to move in. So bounce it off this wall so it goes right into the front so they can't run through.
Right.
Right? And that gives your team ample time to rotate. Your jet's on fire. Let's fire her up so that she's able to get some frags, right? Give her time. But as soon as you do that, they're already in the site. Another flash, okay? So your team is right here. Bank the flash off here so it lands right in front of the default box. And you can peek with it. Okay? It's more valuable for your time to go into a server and practice these things than it is to play another game right now.
They're falling back.
Wow, it's a little calm. I know, Talk. You got to play more. You got to play more. You gotta... And here's the thing, right? It's kind of like...
Run.
I don't know who or what you're into, but I'm going to use talking to girls as an example. Okay? When you first talk to a girl, it's going to suck. Usually you're going to be bad at it, right? But over time, you're going to get better and better, but you have to put repetitions in. If you don't put the repetitions in, you won't improve, right? If you're just saying like, okay, well, you know what? It's not comfortable to be to talk to women. I don't want to talk to women. And you just forget it and you just don't do it. Well, then it's not going to improve, right? So you got to put more and more time into it, more repetitions into it, right? So a lot of people will say, well, I don't want to go into comp because it's going to make me feel this way. It's like, yeah, it could if you let it bother you that way, for sure, 100%. But if you want to get good at anything, you have to put time in. Like you say, Moose, right? You got to put time into it. You haven't paid your dues yet. So it's okay to have an expectation for yourself, but it needs to be a healthy expectation. Like if someone comes to me at work and they say, I want to lose 20 pounds by the end of today. I'm like, okay, well, listen, I can maybe help you lose some calories, but losing 20 pounds in one day is probably unrealistic. Here's what you can do in a certain amount of time, right? Fair enough. Whoa, two worthies doubling the coaching rate. Exactly. I know, right? One over here, one over here.
Keep the comms up. What do you want to work on this game?
So this is where I'm trying to get you off the results. I'm trying to focus you on a skill. Just like focus on one skill. That's all that matters. Because especially now that I know how many hours you've actually put in, Moose, like
what do you want to focus on? What's the skill that we want to focus
you cannot let the results bothering you. You're gonna be up and down right now. You're in your learning phase.
on? I want you to work on crosshair placement. You're gonna focus on crosshair placement. That's the only thing that matters.
This is where I get mad. I apologize, by the way.
No, this is when you ask
Everyone
me
in chat
like,
knows you're gonna
what
win
skill
this
do I
game,
want to focus on?
Everyone in
Yeah.
chat knows you're gonna win this game. You're meant to win this fucking game. The flash was really good.
Let's see what you did here. Yeah, like you set up a decent flash. Like that was good because you line of sighted it from yourself. You're able to push in with it. Like that's a positive. That's what I'm talking about. Like bank flashes off the walls, let them land in front, so that you're line of sighting. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going for defuse. As I went for the defuse, I noticed I was by myself even before he said it.
Mm.
Good try. The flash was really good. The flash was really good. Like you actually like set that up pretty good.
That's another way of how I look at things. Okay. Every time I'm done a round, I'll say, what is good about this round? What did I learn? What could I do better next time? Those are your big three. Okay. We cannot invest on the result right now. We're still too young at this. Okay. In fact, even pros, people that I've been coaching in Radiant, I'll often bring them back to this point. That's all that matters. Don't worry about the results. The results will come. We just focus on the skill. Watch a
I
few
just
more
feel like I
rounds
don't want
here.
to be playing A because Sova's already there and it's a waste of double information. Like,
As far as I'm concerned, the way that Sofa's playing, you could definitely play A. Like your Sofa was like chilling in spawn. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
All you gotta do is shoot them in the head.
I mean, he's
Only
been
the-
arrowing into
shoot
A
them in the head.
mostly.
Just play back. Play on default. Do some jump spotting along. Jump spotting. You know how to do that? There you go. Good. That's all I gotta do.
So for the jump spot, it's W and AS. W
Space
and
down there
AS.
if you want, get some
Yeah,
information.
right.
Okay, so you hear people towards C. Give that call.
So that was more like just at least one. Everything all setting in at once.
Okay, this is the nade.
Yeah.
That nade was for frags. It's not for it. The nade is not for frags. The nade is for zoning. Okay, and the problem with this too is you have 1 minute and 8 seconds left on the clock. You used utility That's really good for them. So I don't have to
Yeah.
worry about your utility anymore. They don't have to worry about that nade anymore, right? You want to be staggering this utility. Like that nade could be used to like control the whole front site, for example, or control this lane. So how you're using it needs to be coordinated with the timer when you're on defense. You're bringing the timer
I guess
down.
it's like a panic thing. Like I have no information, and it was going for frags. Like I'm not denying that, but it's like I don't have any information to go off because
You can't
Omen
hear me
smoke
right
is
now,
there,
chat,
so I
so
can't
it's
like
fine.
jump spot anymore. So I don't know if they're like creeping up long to
So much.
take space and just wait out the Omen smoke. If they're
Well-
hiding in cubby waiting out for Omen smoke, you know, like to explode on the site. Like that's what I mean. I'm trying to get information by doing that.
Okay, so you got a teammate with you. If they explode that smoke, you can work off each other on that situation. So I wouldn't worry too much in that moment. So you got your teammate right here. Anytime you got two, you're good. Okay, two's gonna hold the site.
That nade was for frag.
If you're on your own, you need information.
It's not for it. The nade is not for frags. The nade is for zone.
So
Balls out. Let's do this because they're gonna take A.
yeah, and this is where I get angry at Sova.
Wish I could say more.
Nothing at C anymore.
It's probably A. It's probably A, and Sova's gonna give us the whole fucking site.
Viper
See, like look where Sova's playing. It's just like fuck me.
roll up.
Yeah. They're breaking stuff towards A. You're gonna have to push through mid and start flanking on them. So, balls out. Let's do this because they're gonna take A.
Yeah, so this is like a little crosshair placement thing. I think at this point it's just more of a mental thing and why you're not.
Sova.
It's like the fucking Sova, the fucking Sova. Okay, so look at how you peek it. Right?
Yeah.
Diagonal, crosshair placement.
And I'm like lately I've always been telling myself too, like not to do this like L peak. Like I mentally tell myself before I peak, like, am I holding W and am I holding two directionals or am I swinging in a straight line? Like I consciously try and do that.
But when you're mentally sabotaged,
Yeah.
then you can't. Yeah, you're going to revert back to what's comfortable, right? It's like Mike Tyson always used to say, right? Everyone has a plan to fight me until they get punched in the mouth. Then they revert back. No different here. So this right here
That's right.
is not enough
When you
repetitions.
peek that angle, make sure it's a straight line.
Because if you had more repetitions, it would be muscle memory for you to peak like this without you even thinking about it. It just naturally happens.
Set that up for us to lose this round. So it's like as soon as that dart was broken, and you saw that on the minimap, it's like instantaneously I gotta get right back into the flank right away.
I heard them moving, so I pre-fired. I probably shouldn't have done that.
No, that's fine. You're fine. No, listen, they know you're here. They know you're here. Period. This is why I hate Twitch VODs. But anyways, this fucking thing. But yeah, so they know you're here. There's no secret. You don't need to be a secret agent here. They know you're back here. They know you're coming from the spot.
Totally.
We just need to move in. You just need to move in here. Just go. Just go.
One side. One side. One side.
Yeah, this is my mental me being afraid to move in because I'm not hitting my shots, so I don't want to take the fights.
So you should say, "This is great. Sova, bait me for a free kill." Right? You die, Sova will pick it up. Right? Anytime I'm in this state, I'm like, okay, how do I get a win? And it's clearly not coming from me right now. So let me throw my body in front of someone so that they can get that kill. Right? That's where the selflessness comes in. But you need more time, man. You just need more time. It's ultimately that. Right?
Oh, why am I so bad?
Good try.
Gotta stop saying that.
But to me, I should have hit that
saying
shot.
that.
Like that's a fight I should have won. That's what I mean. Like there's no reason I shouldn't have won that fight. I had the angle.
One side. One side. One side. One side.
I know
I'll
I'm
tell
better
you-
than that.
I'll tell you why you've lost this fight. Because you're out in the open and she peeked into you. You died here. You actually died here on her screen. Okay? There. So that re-peek into the angle, you're exposed. She peeks into you. She has peeker's advantage. Okay? She has the advantage. In fact, it's probably a 70 to 30% chance she wins that fight. This is positioning. This is like a little bit more advanced shit. But like you out in the open, she swings into you, she wins. Do it in deathmatch, right? have someone peek into you first, then you peek afterwards, right? So they come out in the open, you peek into them, right? Your percentage chance of winning the gunfights go massively up when you're on an online environment. Okay.
Oh, why am I so bad? From that angle, though, like, there's no place for me to not be in the open, right? Like,
You had to
pushing
go
from
through.
CT.
You had to go through. What you did, you had to take that 30%, right?
Yeah.
But statistically, you're probably not winning that fight. If you ended up winning that, I'd be like, oh shit, he's cracked.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I mean. I guess it's like I take the fight, she misses, she repeaks. Like, then yes, I should lose at that repeak. But when she missed, I should have hit her in my head. Like, I should have won that because she screwed up her peeker's advantage. That's what I mean. Like, when I say I'm bad, is I should like when they screw up, I should be able to punish them, and I'm not punishing them. Like, here she misses, and I don't take advantage of it, and she gets the repeak, which allows her to win the fight.
Coach, if you hit the K key, it starts and stops stream on Twitch.
Interesting.
If I press K, I'm gonna disconnect? Is that what you're saying? Like I'm ending stream? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I'll find out right now. It means a VOD. Oh, thank you. That's pretty cool. Didn't know that. Okay, so let's watch the first peek then. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one, dude.
Oh, why am I so bad?
That's a tough one. I would have a hard time hitting that one too, man. I would have a really hard time hitting that one.
I mean, I have a hard time hitting Reyna's in general. I don't know why. I feel like her hitbox is smaller than everybody else. I can't hit Reyna's.
Okay, so what you need to do is duel a Reyna. Like, let's do a 1v1 with a Reyna until you feel comfortable with it. Get someone on your friends list to just duel you 1v1 until it gets normal, until you've like eliminated that fear. You just gotta see a shit ton of Reynas.
Okay.
Okay. There's more that we can maybe go into right now, but I want you to just sit on that for a little bit. And I think your biggest benefit is to start practicing some of these things into a separate server. Okay?
Okay.
So some things that we talked about. What were your top takeaways from today?
I think as far as positives, like, even though I do play like chess, I feel like once I get my basics and my fundamentals down and fix my mental, when I do get into the higher ratings, I'm in a better position than probably like other people might be, because I'm trying to think that way when I shouldn't be. So I think in a weird way that's a positive. I just need to stop trying to big brain the game so much and just play the game and just shoot people in the head, like you said.
I think you're gonna be shocked when you go into high rank and see how similar it is, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck this game so much." Like, this is why we do 10-mans, and the 10-mans actually like allow you to diversify things in theory, right? Obviously, you've had some bad experiences, but for the most part, you're actually like it's diversifying from ranked because you're actually like, able to communicate, form strategies, flash for each other, all that good stuff.
I guess some notes is just like that I took threat zones, like making sure I'm paying attention to my threat zones. Grabbing bomb, dropping it at the barrier where I think we should go. Smoking based on where we're going, how we're gonna go, timing. If I do end up playing controller, but if I'm sticking with KO, it would be, how to bounce my flashes, where to flash to enable my teammates best, when to be using utility.
Do you like Reyna, by the way?
I hate Reyna.
You hate Reyna? Okay.
I absolutely despise that character. I think the character is the most selfish character in the game, and I hate it.
I'm just thinking of like characters that you can play that make the game more simpler for you, and like that would be an example of one.
I mean, like, Cypher is a character I play a lot of because I play in positions where I can lurk or rat. Pearl is a good example of this. Like, I have a camera that I put up top on Pearl to watch B long, and I just call out information. I don't pressure anything, and I just relay information to my team constantly. And then once we're in a position to take a fight, like then I do that. And trips like stop that. Like normally on this map on Haven lately, I've been playing like Cypher and KJ because I set up KJ to watch her turret to watch garage, and then I set up my mollies and my alarm bot to watch B. That way, no one has to physically hold it, and then I play C. So my team can like stack towards A or whatever, and I tend to play really passive and safe when I'm playing those characters.
Right.
But on something like KO, I feel like I have to be more aggressive because I'm a flasher. So I want to be like second entry, pushing in behind my entry, flashing them in and being more aggressive. But I also feel I put a lot of pressure on myself because I should be having the good shots, and when I'm not hitting my shots, like I'm feeling like a detriment. Because like I know you know that like if Jet entry's here and I'm behind her and flashing her in, it's my job to get that trade, and it's my job to, pick up those kills. And if I can't do that, then why am I playing it? I guess is how I see it.
Oh, you mean Reyna? Or
No, like, because
In
Reyna's
general.
not like a hard entry. I'm talking like Neons, Raises, Jets. Like, I see Initiator as I'm flashing in my entry, right, for them to get on site.
Right.
And then it's my job as second entry, because that's how I see Initiators, to trade them and take the and pick up the frags. But if I am not confident in my gun skills, then how am I I'm not doing my job at that point.
It's everyone's job to frag, regardless of where they're going to be. It's everyone's job to frag, right?
Yeah.
If we're going to make feedback on that with your point, a really easy way to play KO is just be with Jet the entire time.
Yeah.
Wherever she's going to go, you just go and you flash for her. You going.
Just be a pocket KO.
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to make it really simple for yourself. All right. Cool. Any other
Why not
takeaways
do
before
that?
we move to wrap here?
Just killing and falling back.
Yeah.
Get a kill, fall back, positioning.
On defense, get a kill, fall back. You don't have to immediately push forward. All right, that's a very common thing for a lot of people. So just keep the game simple. You take the numbers advantage. You go for it. At that point, you just roll it. Let it roll. At that point.
Yeah, crosshair placement. I need to stop looking at my minimap so much. That's why a lot of my crosshair placement went bad there. I'm looking at the map too much. And just every round is a new game, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And that's something that you need to repeat to yourself. It's a mantra. That's something that I use for my own self. It's just reminding myself, because there's times when I look at the scoreboard too. I'm like, fuck, oh my god, look where I am, right? It doesn't happen as much anymore because I've played so many thousands of hours that it doesn't bother me, and no one really gets on my case anymore about this stuff. And if they do, it's like, oh, fuck you, you have no idea what you're talking about. But if there ever is a time where I start feeling that way, I just like reset myself. Reset at the beginning of the round. It's like, oh, every round's a brand new game. What do I need to do here? What do I need to do here? Okay.
Yeah.
For now, play a lot. You need to lose more. I want you to go out there and lose a lot. I want you to go out there and lose a lot so that it doesn't hurt you anymore. Right?
my rating rip.
Fuck your rating. Fuck that shit. You got to go out and earn it, man. You got to go out and earn it. It's no different than when I first got into silver. I had to go out and earn it. And I fucking did, right? But you got to pay your dues to do that. It's going to hurt in a little bit, but like it's ultimately going to give you the gains that you want, right?
Yeah.
Because like you're playing your gold right now, but you're gold with only 150 hours. That for me is an unstable gold, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't have enough time, right? So we need a lot more games. A lot more games. Okay. Sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome, my friend. Excellent work. I'm going to send you the VOD afterwards, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. All right, my friend. I'll talk to you soon.